Yeah, I think now we are ready to get going. Um, who wants to who wants to explain how we got here? Why are you in the middle of a bunch of bones?
So we decided to go back to the fort to try and see if they would provide any ideas of what could help us get an audience other than just slaves. No one immediately came out this time, but after a short delay, I believe we actually tried knocking. Someone did come out from the top again, not more than this time. And we more or less just got stonewalled there. So we got impatient and captured the guy. Tried to dispel magic to see if he was under control of anything. Turns out he wasn't actually a real person at all, turned into snow. And then the door just, opened. It's like, okay, guess we're going in now. No more plans. And we got, basically, as we kept going, certain passages opened up for us. Until now we are in a room full of bones and being assaulted from the darkness by skeletons.
Many skeletons.
Yeah. So it was basically an obvious trap that you decided to go into anyway. Because
yes, and Reynard is currently serving as a lightning rod.
Yeah. So what have you been fighting here, though?
Got some regular skeletons. We've got some bigger skeletons that appear to be combinations of different parts, and then some little bone snakes that shoot lightning.
Well, the bone snakes are not little; they are large creatures as well. But
Mm-hmm. So far, I think we're pretty sure that the pillars aren't anything and the walls aren't anything.
Oh, but also mystery death ray.
True.
Yeah, when Parsnip went to journey through the top doorway, it immediately got popped. And when Celery ventured to the end of this room over here, there was a random spray of fire that nearly killed him.
Indeed. But yeah, so we got here into this fight, and fun fact, on my hard drive, the name of this map, the file of the picture is called Bone Zone, because this is it's full of bones. So yeah, we left off apparently at a dead enemy. We left off after Mervin's turn. Mervin did something. You shot somebody else. Oh yeah, did you actually?
I iced two enemies.
Yeah, you were actually useful, and you just like shot the enemies instead of your original plan was to do something.
I was just gonna run into the darkness.
Yeah, you were just gonna go scout out. But yeah, we just jump straight into it. It is the turn of the bone snakes. And
at least we're not grouped.
They've done it twice.
We should mention what happened to Fred.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
that's yeah.
Something about his. I'm not really up to speed on the whole dragon mark thing, but something about his dragon mark overloaded or something, and he kind of collapsed in pain.
Yeah.
And now he's gone.
So Frid is currently kind of clutching that dragon mark and just like being very slow, and because the whole area is difficult terrain, Frid's movement is effectively nothing. Barely anything. All right.
Right, and the fire elemental. We should talk about that too.
Yes, well, that's gonna be a thing. Frid has done Conjure Elemental, and your Fire Elemental ally has been a good friend.
Now, I will say, because of the Mind Sharpener robes, even if he auto fails those concentration checks, we'll still get 4 rounds with the elemental
Huh?
still with us. Because, let me find the Mind Sharpener robes. When he fails a save, I guess since he's not here, he can't like choose to expend a charge. So I mean, you could say that, and he just automatically loses it. The way the Mind Sharpener rope works.
Yes, that's when you fail a Constitution save. I think when you go unconscious, you don't get a save at all. It just ends.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
I teased it to you last time that when Frid's turn comes, he's going to fall unconscious.
Got it.
And there's no saving or anything there, and especially no choosing to save or anything. No choices for anything.
The two snakes. So the 2 snakes want to target Frid this round, right? They want to lightning bolt him.
Well, unfortunately,
Right?
Frid is really far away, so no.
I'm sure it's like 100 feet, right? Just 100 feet. They can reach him.
Well, they do have a nice little
See?
nice little target in range for both of them. So both of them are going to go ahead and cast a spell at Pyros.
Okay.
Okay. What is your AC?
15.
Okay.
They're both in range of counterspell, I think. You can see them.
At least one would be. Yeah, I guess I might as well do a counterspell on one of them.
Okay.
Auto fifth
Roll.
level, because,
Yeah, roll the stuff. I'm not saying if you need to or not, but roll it anyway. For fun.
ability. Yep.
All right, so the first bone snake comes in, and I mean this spell has like somatic components and everything. It doesn't even have hands. How does magic work?
His little tail. His little
Wags
Bones
its
rattle.
tail around.
Bones rattle.
Yeah. It attempted to cast a spell, but Pyros does a no. And so the bone snake's going to go ahead and move away. The other one is going to do the same spell. And that's a hit. And you take... Get ready for this.
Okay.
Oh! Maximum damage!
No!
Yes, max damage. You take 8 points of cold damage, and your move speed is reduced by 10 for your next turn.
All right. Well, here's the concentration saving throw. Cool.
What are you concentrating on? I don't even remember.
Sunbeam.
Oh.
Yeah, Pyros is being very bright. All right, so this snake is also going to get out of there. Then comes Frid's turn. And as Frid is ready to spring into action and do something heroic and helpful, instead, you all see Frid just sort of waver a little bit and just fall down on the floor. You can see the dragon mark glowing brightly with this green energy, and in fact you can see almost like a there's like this energy coming out of the dragon mark. It's like something's like pulling something out of there. And this this sort of emission of energy out of the dragon mark you would be able to notice that it seems to be it would make the most sense, like common sense, that it would be just going, you know, straight out, but it's curving in a strange way.
Curving like
towards
anything?
Yeah.
Well, maybe towards, well, in a direction, but nothing you can immediately like say that, oh, it's pointing that way or anything.
Is it like curving towards something like in the horizontal plane, or is it like curving upward?
Well, Frid is horizontal, so yeah, it's pointing like horizontally somewhere. So like it seems to be like, basically it's like here's a dragon mark and it's like coming out and like pointing out of it. But yeah, very strange. Frid is down for the count. You're not sure if Frid is dead or what, but clearly not in a good situation right now, and considering you're surrounded by bones and everything, that might not be too great of a thing. And of course you also notice that the elemental, which was so far under Frid's mind control, suddenly changes its posture and is like, wakes up and is like, where am I? What's going on? So that's Frid's turn. Then
Again. We're never using that spell again.
we have
Second
some
time it's turned on us.
some dead skeleton there, but from the ground, from the pile of bones, actually one skeleton that you haven't seen yet, but it is just like just a regular skeleton here. It just kind of crawls up from the bones, and is it actually close enough? It's going to try to go for Reynard. Oh. I guess it'll dash and get there. Useful. Great job, skeleton. Then we have dead, and Reynard.
Okay. I'm going to kind of ignore the skeleton, and I'm going to dash to get here.
The skeleton is going to take an opportunity attack. Sorry, I'm just checking. I guess it was that's the bonus to hit. What's your AC?
19.
That's a hit. You take 7 points slashing.
Right. So I'm going to run over here and kind of cower behind the pillar, kind of hoping to interpose it between myself and the sources of the lightning that seems to love me. But I'll kind of look back, call out over my shoulder towards Fred. Fred, are you okay? What's going on? That's it.
That's a dead skeleton. Hey, look at that. It's the fire elemental. Something nobody mentioned, because apparently it's not important, but Todd is dead.
Yes.
Nobody thinks that's important.
Well, we're already on Todd 4.0. I think. I've lost track.
The elemental initially seems to like look at this skeleton and consider going in there, but you notice that for some reason it suddenly becomes like hesitant and instead starts moving this way. Oh, now it got lost under another body. It starts moving southwards. I guess it's dashing.
Not straight for Fred.
Stats. Oh, it's 40 feet speed. Okay, so it moves a little bit more. Wait. It's 40. Then it actually moves from here to there, and then it has to moves left so it can get there.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Celery, it's your turn.
Could I guess if the fire elemental is hostile or not?
You are well aware that it is, yes.
It's fine.
I think
Make
you
decisions,
all
someone
are, well,
is elemental.
Reynard is perhaps the only one who wouldn't already know it by default, but everybody else here knows that when Frid goes down, that elemental is going to be a bad thing.
So I'm like, make his decision. I'm gonna do what's best for my highest rate of survival, which is keep Reynard alive. Oh, that's so little. Terrible roll. Okay, so I take 10 and Reynard heals 20.
20?
Yeah.
Thank you. Did we see, the elemental, did it seem to react to something and then change what it was going to do?
Yeah, it was, initially it seemed like it was going after the skeleton that's up there that came towards Reynard, but then it decided against that, and instead it moved not in the straightest line towards Fred.
So we do still have the matter of the giant fireball that melted Celery's dragon. And I don't think we ever did get a source for that.
A cone of fire, not a ball.
It
Right.
seemed to
Not
come
a
from
ball, okay.
an empty space.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if that's somehow related to the fire elemental's hesitation. And then it's like running away from the fight. Anyway, that's all just idle speculation.
Anything else from
This is the end
Celery?
of my turn here. No, this is the end
Okay.
of my turn.
Then it is Pyros with 7 more turns of Sunbeam left.
Mm-hmm.
Whom will you Sunbeam now? Maybe Reynard will heal from the Sunbeam?
Yeah, right.
You can always try.
This is a straight line. This is a straight line, right?
Yeah, so I could hit it once with it, but I
Do we
don't
know
if
how
that's...
far the snakes are? I can't see them.
I can't see it.
I can't see them. I know that they attacked me, so they're probably within like 30 to 40 feet from where they were. Yeah, I don't think that my turn over there would be worth a whole lot just to use the Sunbeam once on an elemental. But I am reduced speed, so I can only get 20. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I fly straight out, I get that far. And no, I can't see any of them.
Why are they so fast?
How far can I get? Probably not far enough. Okay, so 20. No. All right. Well, might as well use the action to dash. I don't want to go too far though, so I'm just gonna come to over here.
Mm-hmm.
Still can't see him. Okay, that'll be it.
Okay. Dead. Generally speaking, during combat, everybody has 360 view somehow and are aware of everything that's happening. But is there anybody who's like particularly looking at Frid right now? Focusing on like Frid.
I was going that way after I hit Raynor.
Yeah, and I called out to him. I'm definitely very, very aware.
Mm-hmm. So you notice that the that this energy coming out of the dragon mark, it changes direction suddenly. It seems to be pointing. None of you are really that close to it, so it'll be harder to kind of pinpoint it. But it seems to be pretty much pointing straight northwards on the map. It moved like if you're looking from south to north on the map right now, the emission kind of moved from the left. Or from like northwest-ish to north, not even that much, but like a couple of degrees. But that movement. All right, then it's Mervin's turn.
Did we see where the fireball or the fire cone came from?
I think only Pyros might have been able to see it because it was that far in front, but it was like somewhere here. That is the originating point.
It was well outside my
Somewhere
vision.
in that space. Yeah.
Okay.
So all I told you is somewhere in the north end of it, there was like a cone of fire that came out from nowhere when I teleported back here.
I guess everybody would have probably seen like the fire itself.
Yeah.
Mechanically in D&D, that kind of stuff doesn't necessarily illuminate stuff around it, but you would have seen. You of course wouldn't have been able to really pinpoint where it came from in that sense. But yeah, it's up north somewhere. What do you want to do?
Okay.
Do you want to keep on climbing around the walls?
Yes, I do want to keep on climbing the walls. Thank you. I am. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna keep on moving, and then
You
don't.
could also with spider climb you could also just walk on the ceiling.
The ceiling's really high up, isn't it?
I think I
is
said
it not?
60 feet.
Oh, you did say. Oh,
Do you have, like-
If you fall with like 66 damage.
yeah. That's.
Don't worry about that.
I'm okay
but
with
just,
the. I'm okay with
that's
the walls for now.
yeah. That will give you a little bit more like dimension to walking.
Yeah. I understand. Okay, so we're gonna go my full. Why can't I? Sorry, my full. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I still. Wow, that's a really weird. I can't see the snakes. But also,
You're I think you are. Oh, it's not doing. I'm actually going to turn that on for reasons. So it'll only update when your token actually drops. So you might want to move one tile at a time.
1. So 1.
I mean, you don't need to do it again, but I meant in the
sorry.
future.
Okay. Sorry. I still can't see the snakes, so I guess what I'll do if the elemental looks definitely hostile, I'll shoot it and do an archangel healing on Fred. Out of character, I know that's not going to get him up, but hopefully.
Oh yeah. Frid has that's the amulet of health. I was like, Frid's at full health, but no.
No, it's not. I think it's the he hasn't
From the con increase from the Arcanium.
yes, it's the Arcanium, yes. Okay, so I shall shoot I guess twice. I mean, there's no reason not to shoot at it twice. Okay, great. A 26 and a 19. And we'll do 1 arcane jolt. That's 46 of healing. For Frid, that's 20 points of healing for Frid. Not that I think it could actually. Wait, actually. No, I already said it. It's fine. Because I don't know what's happening with Frid. So I'm going to see if that helps him.
Mm-hmm. Frid does not immediately bounce up.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Oh. Very nice. Oh, very nice. Hold on. Pyros, what's your... okay. Okay. At the very edge of your vision, Pyros, you will be able to see a snake.
Sneaky snake.
And it casts a spell.
Okay.
Are you going to let it cast a spell?
More than likely, but am I able to try to decipher what it is?
Yes. Since you asked, it is the very same spell as before, Ray of Frost.
All right, yeah, I'll let it go.
Very good. Especially since it misses.
Yeah.
Slithers away from your view, and another snake comes in and does the same thing. And including the miss.
Okay. So at least now I have a general idea of where they are.
And
And I'm
also
not slowed down.
how terribly dangerous they are currently. They sort of used up their their big attacks. Those things unfortunately don't really have that much. I mean, they've got some good, cool tricks, but nothing for this situation right now. Freed is going to keep on being down. And then this one little skeleton that you so ignored is going to come up to Reynard. And it is going to attack Reynard. But first we're going to determine whether how this is going to happen. I'm going to need some input from David. Because as this skeleton comes at you, Reynard notices one little detail. So all of these skeletons are generally like random skeletons of various people. They usually don't really have, you know, a lot of stuff on them. They are mostly just bones and some sort of weapon, maybe. But sometimes they have, you know, pieces of clothing or some sort of jewelry or something still sticking on them. Usually nothing valuable because anything would have been taken away from them. But as this skeleton comes in for the attack, Reynard notices that they are wearing a ring that is identical to the one you have. And in that moment, a bunch of stuff just flashes in Reynard's head. Firstly, you are bombarded by a ton of memories. Different memories, but what's really strange about it is that you feel like these are your memories, or you think that these are supposed to be your memories, but somehow you can't picture yourself in them. Somehow it feels like it's a conflicting idea in your mind. On one hand, you're determined that this is like this, you are remembering you, but on the other hand, you can't like put yourself in there. And through this, you have some kind of a realization in general about like why your memories and everything is so hazy. Because you get this feeling that you may have had already at some point some sort of inkling about it. But you get the strong sense that what you are experiencing is not your run-of-the-mill amnesia, if there is such thing as run-of-the-mill amnesia. To you, it feels like something or someone is actively blocking your ability to remember, because it clearly feels like something is fighting against your ability to remember things. So you see this ring, and you know that it is the same as yours. So logically, you know there is some significance to that. And these memories are telling you that there is something significant. But it's really hard to get your finger on it.
Okay. So, two things. First, observing the skeleton just at a glance. Is this skeleton, roughly my height? A male skeleton that could be a similar build to me. I mean, I know that's probably hard to gauge, or is this, something else, something smaller, female, perhaps?
So I lay it to you out of character that this is Reynard's wife.
That is, okay. Yeah, that's obviously what I was thinking towards. Okay.
Yeah.
So then that answers my second question, which is the ring identical, or is it a complement to the ring that I wear?
Yeah.
Okay. So immediately I'm going to be too stunned to even attempt to defend myself. So if the attack is, I'm not even going to try to stop it, at least not initially.
Yep. So that is going to be 7 points of slashing on you.
Okay. Now I do have a reaction to that though, which is when the skeleton hits me, there'll be like kind of a massive internal conflict between memories of the man that I remember that I should be, and the new form, if you will, that I wear now. And when this thing hits me, presumably it's completely mindless and presumably has no idea what it's doing.
Yeah.
So my armor will wake up and blast this thing to pieces using the what's it called? Doombringer's Judgment power, or Horse Wrath power, excuse me.
That's from your armor?
Yes, my armor has the power to, as a reaction, blast a wave of thunder that anyone within 300 feet of me can hear. That does thunder damage to my attacker. I want to, if I can, I want to try to reach out and grab hold of the hand, just the forearm, as the armor blasts the thing away, kind of like grabbing for the ring, grabbing for the hand, as if I can like feel my wife's hand gripping mine, as the body is just disintegrated, presumably. If it's still a minion, presumably the armor will just...
Yeah. The skeleton itself blasts into pieces, and you grab the hand.
I grab the hand with the ring still on it.
Yeah.
Okay. That's it for my reaction.
And yeah, so everybody, you, your ears are ringing because Reynard just exploded in a sound that can be heard within 300 feet. So, I mean, I think it's obvious that they know you're here, but if they didn't, now they do.
Yes.
All right. Okay, then it's Reynard's turn. So,
all right.
Tell me about your mental state.
In shock, but also conflicted. Right? There's part of me, I feel like in a way my character, like Reynard, is almost in two worlds right now, where half of him is this man of Ilmater, this holy man who loved his wife, who, all these memories that are come coursing back as I hold this hand, hold this skeletal hand in my offhand. But the other half is just consumed by Horror's rage. by this burning need for judgment, for revenge, for whoever did this, whoever's responsible for this must pay. Can I sense any source of this interference in my mind? Is it almost in any direction? Like I'm prepared to just dimension door straight to it if I can sense it nearby.
No, you don't. It's not like the feeling you have is not directional in any way. It's yeah, you don't have any sort of idea about any kind of external influence from anywhere. All you like all you for all you know, it's like internal almost. So like there's no direction for you to go.
All right, well, if I don't have a source, then I'm just going to scream with blind rage and charge forward across the bones as fast as I can towards the nearest threat I can see. Or not that I can see, but that at least I'm aware of.
In that case, you are now under the effects of the spell Haste.
Awesome. All right, I'm just charging towards the worms, I guess. So taking full movement, right? So still difficult terrain. I should be able to get to there. Oops, there we go. And just kind of charging without, very recklessly, without really any kind of regard for my own safety, just charging into the open, full of bloodlust. And that's the end of my turn.
Mm-hmm. So
Probably
this
get farther than that, because with haste you have the extra
It's difficult
action.
terrain, right?
Yeah, but with haste you have an extra action which can be used for dash.
Oh, doubling my speed. Sorry,
Yeah.
You're right. That's right. So yeah, you're right. I can move farther than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 9. So actually, then, oh god, I'm trying to see things. I think I can get that far.
So this haste spell has no caster currently, so there's no losing the concentration of it. Well, you're not technically under the effect of you're not under the effect of haste. You have the same effects because of your vengeance.
So far. Okay.
Oh yeah, Celery was like hoping for your
So
protection.
far.
Oh. No, I'm screaming and charging across the field, consumed with
All
rage
right.
and vengeance.
It's Frid's elemental, which, well, now it just happens to have one lucky target right next to it. So, what's the damage here?
Should I be mean? Should I remind you to try to see if the thing recharges?
Oh yeah.
Why?
Oh yeah.
I mean, Fritz got 138 hit points, so he's probably fine.
Let's see. No luck. No luck. It attacked several times, right? 3 times. Oh, nice. Nice. So And melee attacks against a downed person are, of course, critical. So that would make it... $30. All right. It stabs Fred a couple of times. And then it's Celery's turn. The elemental's not going to move. I guess Celery, you're like close by and such. You would maybe be able to intuit from the elemental that it is focused on attacking Frid, but it also seemed to like be eyeing the rest of the battlefield with concern.
With concern, okay, doesn't mean much to me. Don't want to attack it. I have no idea how beefy this thing. Like, Mervyn, are you gonna take this one out?
I think
I know it's
can.
blooded.
It's got a little red mark next to it.
Does the red
Yeah,
mark
it's-
means it's blooded?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
bloodied.
the little red dot. It's bloody.
Yeah, I didn't mention, but yes, it is bloodied.
Let's just shoot it.
And I wasn't keeping track of how much damage the skeletons did to it, but they whiffed on a lot of attacks. So I think.
It got
I
hit
don't think
by
it
the
was-
electricity too.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
you're right. Okay.
Let's
so I'm not sure
score
how much?
This. What's the hit?
Yep.
Oh, that's so terrible. I keep rolling ones on my damage roll. And then I'm gonna put healing word on myself since Reyna is so far away. This is the free one that I get. That's better. And then I'll move up to my speed. 1, 2, 3. That's my turn.
Mm-hmm. All right. Paros. Still
All right.
glowing.
Yep. So I had slightly seen one of the snakes up over there.
Move, as I said, move your token one step at a time, please.
All right.
If you are planning to move.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Stop.
4.
Stop at 3.
A giant cone of fire comes in and wipe everybody out. It does
I'll be
90 over
okay.
damage. It does 90
Well, that
over
would never
damage.
Okay, hey, we have some lucky people here. Mainly just Celery. So,
Me?
yes.
I have to do it. You're so far.
Yeah. As you move in, and your ball of light moves with you, you are shedding light around you, 30 and 30. I think it would be actually, well, you could stay there, but it would probably be actually still like one step backwards from that. But I guess Celery would also see it. So all of you see that as the light kind of like naturally lights up the darkness, you notice that there's a spot of darkness that actually kind of has a delay on the light affecting it. So basically, there's like a spot of darkness that doesn't go immediately away as the light comes in. So that would be just the natural way of things, nothing to worry about. But you notice that there is this one spot, and that one spot happens to also be in a particular form. And that particular form you do recognize as having wings. And that particular form is also very big. It is very big and very dragon-shaped. And moments after that light hits it, that darkness kind of peels away, and from the shadow, you see this strange-looking dragon, which looks to be black, but it's also got like red stripes on it, but it also doesn't look exactly alive, and its eyes are glowing with green energy. And everybody, except for Celery, I will ask you to do a wisdom saving throw. Yes.
Does Reynard's aura protect against frightened, if that's what this is?
Well, it doesn't protect you.
I know
You're
it
within
doesn't.
10 feet.
Wisdom saving throw?
Yeah.
Sorry, my dog was going nuts.
Oh,
Saving throw.
Like I don't feel like
Oh, sorry.
Mervin or Reina made the save.
Iris and I get my bonus.
Yeah, Reynard gets his +2 to that.
+2.
I'm going to actually add Flash of Genius to myself. I'm going to use my reaction to use Flash of Genius.
I'm not even sure a 20 would save.
You're being like
20.
you're being like logically, this is not scary.
It's just a dragon. Just a dragon. Just a dragon. We fought a dragon. It's fine.
Here, my
It's
aura
fine.
of courage
Muhammad
means Iris
loves
and I
us.
cannot be
It's
afraid.
fine. It's
But yeah,
fine.
it roars out this terrible roar. But you're all used to dragons. Old stuff. You've seen them. You've killed them. This is nothing new.
Tell
So
you the truth. The truth is everyone else required to make the save, but I'm still scared.
none of you have anything going on. Pyros, please continue on with your turn.
So I have 3 more spots I can
Sunbeam
move.
the Dracolich. Oh my god.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Oh, now I can see one of the snakes, but obviously there's something that's a bit more concerning now.
Can't you get them in a line?
No, I would have to be. The snake is over here, so I would have to be like here.
Okay.
So obviously he's within 60, and there's a little distance behind him, if there is anything behind him, for the sunbeam, which I will just go ahead and paste again, or oh yeah, that rolls it too. Presumably he is still undead.
Okay. So DC 17.
Disadvantage on Constitution if it's undead.
Yeah. It takes a little bit of damage.
Does it seem
little bit.
blinded?
No.
Okay.
It seems to take 15 points of damage.
Yeah. Okay. And a turn.
Wait, undead aren't weak to radiant?
Some are.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not a
Some
default
are,
that they're
some-
vulnerability.
Got it.
Some are not. Okay. Okay. Well then, hey, now we finally have the dragon actually visible on the board here. So it is going to go ahead and... that would be extremely mean. That would be so mean. Oh, that would be so mean.
So of course you're gonna do it.
It is going to...
Roar again.
Recharge. Or not recharge.
Oh yeah, how long ago was the fire breath?
That was a couple of
2
turns
turns
ago.
2-3 turns ago, yeah. What's the distance of this spell? Let's check.
Yeah, I mean, it's just gonna go ahead and fly up. It's yeah. I'm sorry, but it's gonna be flying at. It's gonna fly up to the very strategic height of 10 feet. To negate one of your characters.
Does anyone have it in large?
Fred.
And it's just gonna plop itself.
I don't have
Hold
it
on.
prepared, but I it's on my spell.
I'm sure Reyna is fine. He got Misty Step, so he can just hop on the back.
Right.
Right? Right?
Or,
Absolutely the plan.
Mervin usually has fly prepared, right?
I have a potion of flight.
That would work.
So
If we get
the dragon flies in at towards you, and it roars out scarily. So Celery, you need to actually make a wisdom saving throw.
Sure.
Do you have anything to add to that one?
No, there's no need to add. I'm already scared of it anyway. Doesn't even really matter.
Well, you succeed in your save.
Yeah.
But now it's gonna come in and it's gonna go ahead and bite at Pyros.
Yep.
And is that the hit? Oh. Whoa. Okay.
Dragon.
Don't say
Dragon.
that.
Pyros, you are going to take wait. What is this roll doing? Hold on, let me check here.
Fittingly dramatic if this makes me lose the concentration.
Sorry, I'm like trying to pause if the roll is correct here. No, it's not, because Yes, because of something. I'm not sure why, but unfortunately I caught the roll being too low. I'm sorry. That is
So you're
that
gonna
is
re-roll it, right?
unfortunate for
re-roll it?
you.
You're gonna re-roll it
That's
Yeah,
cruel.
I'll re-roll it.
with
That's
the right
that's
modifier.
worse for you. That's worse for you because it was low. The roll was not working correctly. It was way low. So so you are gonna take first of all, you take 26 points of piercing damage plus 26 you don't have any resistances, right? Except fire.
Just fire.
Yeah. So you take 35 points of damage.
Okay. That means the concentration would be DC 17. All right.
Hey.
Still have Sunbeam.
Yeah.
That's
But
first
then,
attack.
yeah, that was the first attack. Then comes in a claw, slashes at you, and that does only 16 points of damage.
All right. So then another just DC 10.
Wow,
I only have plus
crushing
2.
it.
I have to fail one of these eventually.
Consistent. And one more
Kill it.
slash at you with a claw for 17 points of damage.
All right. Getting a little dicey. There it goes.
Oh.
No more Sunbeam.
Bummer.
So, in other words, no more light.
Yes, everything gets real dim.
God.
Oh
And
my god, I can't even see you now.
I
Great.
do still have the dark vision, but yeah.
yeah, but
Same.
what happens, even though you do have the dark vision, Reynard isn't shedding any light or anything, right?
Nope.
Yeah. So, what happens is that everything gets dark, your vision goes from visual to dark vision, but the dragon, poof, disappears.
He's got that Gloomstalker trait. Invisible to creatures with dark vision.
Mervin, it's your turn.
Yeah, I know I said I'd get the elemental, and I'm worried about that. But
You can't even see the dragon, so like,
yeah, but I have fairy fire,
oh, true.
and that would be so helpful right now because I saw where it was and it didn't move, so I can.
That makes sense. You should do it.
Yeah, I should do it. I mean, it's a dexterity save, and he might save. So first, I have to walk down to the ground because I'll lose concentration on spider climb when I do it. So I'll walk down to the ground, and then I'll cast fairy fire, making sure I don't hit Pyros or Raynor, like where they were. Like it's a 20-foot cube. Oh wait, am I in range of it? Oh shoot. Okay, no, I have to move closer.
So you use 10 feet of your movement to get down.
Okay, and so then I can move
Basically
20 feet
another
of
2 tiles.
Yeah,
two
because it's
tiles.
the
Okay,
tick of the terrain on
One.
the bones.
2. Am I close enough
You're
now?
bone walking.
Okay. I can, yes. Basically, that's where he was. Yes, I can do the. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't say a 20-foot cube centered within range. It just says 20-foot cube within range. Okay. All right. It has to make a dexterity save against. Is 18 right? No, sorry. My spell saves DC right now is 17. I got to be honest.
The way I actually read that is that
The whole cube has to be within.
Yeah, you can cast it so that it is within that cube, so it's fine. But basically, the 20-foot cube has to be within 60 feet. The furthest away it can be is within 60 feet.
Okay, so basically what I'm doing is I'm making like a cube like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, to like hit the corner of it. Yeah.
Uh-huh. And say.
Oh, I can also put it up. I'm stupid. I can put it up.
Sure.
They're on the ground. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. All right.
Oh, come on.
Your spell has. Yes, your spell has no effect.
Damn it! Oh.
Maybe now that it returned to the darkness, it doesn't hit us or whatever.
That's such a huge bummer. One of these days, guys, Fairy Fire is going to come so in handy.
Anything else?
No. Can't do anything
Bonus
else.
action, command Todd to be dead.
Yep.
All right. Oh, hey, we have some bone snakes. Good thing I only now checked that they do have dark vision, right? Yes. They do. All right. Yes. Pyros, you are being targeted by a spell. Ray of Frost.
Yep.
That's a miss. You are being targeted by another spell, Ray of Frost.
Okay.
That's a miss. Frid is still not moving. Reynard.
Okay. So I see nothing at all. Is that because I still have dark vision, right? So like I don't know if it's just a UI thing, but like right now I can't even see the tiles around me. I see just pitch black. Is it just that
because your token doesn't have night vision on? Now your token does.
There we go. So fuck it. I'm gonna Misty Step up to where I thought the dragon's back was. Okay, so I Misty Step up to on top of where the dragon's back should be.
Uh-huh.
And assuming my feet are on something, I don't just fall to the ground. I'm just going to start flailing around and attacking.
One moment.
Kitty wanted attention, huh?
Yes, he needs attention at all times.
So first of all, go ahead and move your token to where you want to be standing.
It was here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you are floating actually. No, I mean that's technically what the
like 30 feet off the ground.
Mm-hmm.
30 or even 40 feet. It's a big dragon. But yeah, you are basically up pretty high. And the thing that you are standing on is feeling extremely unstable, but you can go ahead and do your attacks for this turn at least.
I'm going to attempt 3 attacks, attacking. I'm going to use Great Weapon Master, but really the flavor of that is I'm just going to be like swinging wildly, like just hacking the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so attack number 1. I don't know, am I at disadvantage? What's my current?
Yeah. You have disadvantage because it's still invisible.
I can't see it. Yeah. Okay.
Even though you.
So that's a 17 to hit with Great Weapon Master.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those weird things. He's like, yeah, you can't see it, but you obviously know where it is because you're on top of it.
Right, but I mean, the flavor of that would be like you can't see where to hit it.
Yeah.
I'm just
And how it's reacting to those, how it's like defending itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go with the disadvantage. So that's unfortunately a miss, and that is another one. And a miss.
All right. Miss, but also scream wildly and flail my sword around, hacking at scales, hacking at whatever. I can do that while trying to keep my footing. And that's my turn.
All right. Your choice. Athletics or acrobatics?
Okay. I mean, I have advantage on acrobatics because of the haste, but I still think athletics is going to be. What is mechanically better? 0 plus 5, whatever. It's athletics. That's what I do. So hey, this is great.
Probably the one case where the acrobatics would have been better, just because of 1.
It's a 1, yes. I mean, I'm going to use my bardic inspiration then. I'm sure that'll help. A 1, right? Still had one of those.
I'm not sure, but sure. Let's say you did.
Oh, come on. It's going to be great. A 12.
Let's say you did. I will give it to you for free.
Right. Excellent. Tumbling off the side of the dragon.
So, thing is, you're going to be falling. Now, I need to just determine how high.
Mm-hmm.
You know, whatever. We're gonna give you the benefit of the doubt and make it 30 feet. So, so 3d6 fall damage. You may roll that yourself.
Oh, okay.
Twelve points of damage, and I'm gonna go ahead and give you the acrobatics check as well to see if you fall prone. As this dragon basically has just now basically just rolled around, dropping you on the floor. And you you do not succeed at that, so you are on the ground and prone. Now, let's do that one. That one. Now, Reynard and Pyros. I'm going to need you to make a dexterity saving throw. I think Reynard needs to do it at disadvantage.
Well, I have advantage from haste, so would that just cancel it out, or?
Yeah.
Is that prone?
I mean, actually, no. There's no disadvantage. Yeah, no. So you do it at advantage.
I don't think that's safe anyway. From the previous DC was so high.
Well, you succeeded on a 20 for the fear.
No, I do still have aura protection, remember, so that's actually a 20.
Oh yeah, +2 for both those.
I don't think you're in
For
range.
just I'm too far away.
I'm tumbling to the ground and
Yeah.
flailing as I wave my greatsword at the air, trying to slash it on the way down.
So wait, what's the actual score then?
So Reynard's is 21.
Mine's still 16.
Okay. Well, you both take 18 points of bludgeoning damage. And you are knocked prone.
Which means I fall.
Double prone.
Or does hover prevent that?
Are you hovering? Is that your thing? You have hover?
Yeah. Flying speed of 30 feet during which you can hover. That's right. 'Cause we determined that even if I get knocked out, technically I'm still flying.
Yeah. All right. Well then, yeah. So you're just it doesn't have an effect on you then. Other than you
Just
are
damage.
knocked prone, but
Yeah.
while flying.
Bludgeoned.
All right. Reynard and Pyros are looking spicy.
Yes.
Hey, some more fun stuff going on here. It is the elemental. Oof.
I like to cast Silver Rebuff if it hits on any of its attack.
It hits right away.
I'll cast this once and give myself the advantage.
Mm-hmm. Well, it still succeeds in hitting Frid.
It really wasn't about preventing the hit, it was really about giving myself the advantage. So hit,
Yeah.
hit, whatever.
Frid takes a total of 39 damage. And then it's Celery's turn.
I cast Crown of Stars, and using the advantage, I'm gonna use my bonus action to hit it. Here, and I have an additional d20 if it's not a crit. Okay, let's see. Please be a 20. Please be a 20.
Does Crown of
Shit,
Stars
it's a
also put off
27.
light?
Yes. So this is the damage on it. Big damage. Big damage. Yes, big damage. Great.
It's not down yet.
So I'm gonna put a 6 symbol just as this is how many stars I have left. Let's put spell description.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
30-30, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for now.
Mm-hmm.
Is it dead yet? Is it dead yet? It was 31 damage.
Sorry. I can reveal to you that it is at 3 health. So it's almost dead.
I'll move
Pyros, no longer sunbeaming.
Yep. So, yeah, there's kind of two things I have to do here. I was kind of waffling until I took that last damage there. So first off, let me just double check the actions, make sure I've got the correct things here.
Actually, you know what? I want to stand one feedback.
Yeah, okay. So, first off, Investiture of Flame. So I'll be putting off light again.
Mm-hmm. 30 and 30. Let's see.
And, also immune to
That's
fire damage
right.
is pretty nice there.
And as you emit light, you dispel the darkness around you as normal, but there's a blot of light that goes away with a bit of a delay, and there's the dragon.
Okay. Alright, so that means I actually don't necessarily need to do the second thing. But my only other option isn't really going to help too much anyways. Yeah, I don't have any other useful bonus actions here, but that means I get to keep my spell slot. So I'm just going to go ahead and, fly 30 feet away.
It's probably still gonna hit you, right? With pop attack.
Sure. No, he's not next to me anymore.
I will mention, by the way, that hold on. What's this other? Oh yeah, the fire elemental is shedding light around it, 60 feet. But also right here, there's a light spell that Frid cast on a bone.
Or actually, rather than 30, I think I'll just do like the 20-ish because it was, yeah. And drop down to just 5 feet above the ground in case I do somehow fall.
So just to be clear, that's the area where that light spell is shedding light.
Yeah. So yeah, dragon is right over there.
Mm-hmm. Do you like fly over and you're like looking at Mervyn and Celery and like dragon?
Yeah. Dead dragon that's not actually dead.
Mostly dead dragon.
Yeah.
Well, mostly dead dragon is going to come in with its turn, though. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This is one of those situations where I'm like, I'm sorry I have to do this, but well,
Dragon
Reynard is unfortunately right there.
Oh, on my back even.
Yeah. The dragon, since Reynard is down on the floor, and the dragon does want to, deal some damage. It is unfortunately not a merciful creature, so it flies down and lands on the bones next to Reynard. And it inhales and exhales a cone of fire. Which, by the way, if you kind of missed out on the fact that is not something you would expect from Black Dragon, which this appears to mostly be. It shouldn't be breathing fire, but this one is. A cone of fire. So dexterity saving throws, Reynard, Pyros, and Mervyn. Well, Pyros, we don't actually care.
It's lucky for me that it's doing fire instead of acid.
Yeah.
What's my advantage disadvantage state right now? Should just be neutral.
Yeah, nothing.
Why would it even matter? Yeah, it didn't help. It doesn't
matters.
It doesn't matter.
Bullshit matters.
20.
Ha!
So yeah, that is a 20 for Reynard because of my arm.
Mervyn still have absorb elements. It's still like big damage.
I do have an absorb elements. Yeah.
You should just use it anyway.
Oh, yeah. We'll do reaction absorb elements scroll to half the damage a second time.
If you pass. We're not sure 22 pass.
Oh,
Probably.
don't say that.
When I thought my dragon had a 17 and it passed, it failed. When Raina had a 20 and I thought he passed, he failed.
Yeah, but 20 passed the speed.
All right. So Reynard and Mervyn.
Yes.
Fire damage.
Yes.
83.
Okay. My death ward triggers.
Halved because we saved. We did not save. We did not save.
We did not save.
I critted though.
But you got your absorb elements.
Yeah, I'm using an absorb elements. So it's 41.
And that's all the dragon does. That's all it can do. Huh? See? It's fine. It's fine. I can barely do anything to you. Mervyn, it's your turn.
It's only 83, you know? I did the 92.
Yeah.
You have two friends who are dying in two different places.
Yeah. I saw them.
Not actually making death saving throws yet.
Let me just
neither one is yet making death saving throws, but
Check absorb elements. Yeah. To do the fire
Melee.
damage back on absorb elements, it needs to be a melee attack.
Yeah. Well, if
Okay.
he's spitting fire, I'm guessing fire is not the best thing to use against him either.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's kind of the stupid thing about absorb elements is that using it back on the same enemy is gonna do fucking nothing.
I mean, if it's a wizard on wizard, it probably does matter, right?
That's fair. That's fair. There are
Bulk damage
situations.
in the
But we'll
wizard
shoot once at the elemental and once
Mhm.
at the dragon. And I am
Mhm.
prepared to use arcane jolt if the hit on the dragon goes
Well, let's
through.
see if you hit the elemental first, shall we?
Yes, let's see if I hit the elemental. Please. Oh,
You do not hit the elemental.
oh no.
Blame Frid for summoning something with an AC of 18.
Yeah. Do I try and take out the elemental again, or do I?
Well, as I said, it's like it's almost dead, so you could finish it off, and then you would just have like one front to fight on.
Yeah, it's probably better that I do because that frees up Celery to do some big stuff on the dragon.
One concern, of course, is that the two little snakes that are about to act will just, like, I'm at death ward trigger right now, so I'm at 1 health.
Yeah.
They're just gonna take me down.
Yeah, they could trigger death saves.
I would recommend shooting the elemental.
Yeah, that's what I was leaning towards. All right.
The snakes were having trouble hitting me with my 15 AC, so
that's fair.
And Reynard is prone, so
oh yeah, disadvantage
Ranged.
against the ranged.
yeah.
Rena has higher AC because of haste as well. It's like 19 or something.
True. 21, yeah.
Oh,
21.
sake.
And it's all moot because
It doesn't even matter. I don't hit the elemental.
Mervin's eternal curse. It's always been like this.
It's always been like this.
Sometimes you hit really well, really consistently, and other times you're just like nothing.
I'm just so useless. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna. How far can I want to stay within 90 feet of Fred, and I can move 3 tiles. So I'm going to move 1, 2. Now with how the fire works,
Mm-hmm.
does that pillar actually give me cover from it?
Well, I mean, if the dragon were to do it from the same spot, then yes, but the dragon can just move.
Okay, then I will move 1 more step right there, so that at the very least I have cover, it seems, from the snakes that I cannot see. Yeah, that's it. That's my turn. That's it.
Invisible snakes.
Yeah.
Well, the invisible snakes are going to try, but I can tell you there's a really low chance that they're going to be able to hit Reynard, like really low. But they're going to try because they don't really have anything better to do.
it's 21 AC and prone.
Yeah. The two beams of frost come out of the darkness, but they just miss. They hit some bones next to you. Frid. Frid's turn, and that reminds me that I will mention again, this is something that especially somebody like Reynard and Pyros, who have been super focused on the dragon and being pretty far away from Frid, wouldn't necessarily be focusing on, but Celery may have picked up on the fact, since you are very intelligent and everything as well, you may have picked up on the fact that as the dragon's been moving, that emission from Frid's dragon mark is moving with it. So that kind of pull of energy seems to be basically it's like pointing at the dragon. Whenever
Oh my
the dragon
God, is
moves.
that Frit's real
the thing-
mom? Is that Frit's real mom?
Well, I don't think he got the dragon mark like born with,
But he's dragonborn, right?
but the dragon mark, it was from part of the journey, right?
Yeah, the dragon mark is from a ritual that he went through.
Yeah.
In Ritonia, where they worship dragons.
Frid drowned himself.
Yes, he.
How is
Yeah.
Frit still alive?
The ritual included locking himself in a coffin and putting himself in a lake, and then going an inch to death, and then being brought back as the prep for the ritual. I guess makes
Well,
it.
my point
makes
is
the death
like
trigger.
through his 15 levels and many reckless decisions, how is he still alive?
It's an excellent question.
It's a fair question.
So
It's an
the
excellent
ritual
question.
involved dying and coming back, and it seems to be tied to a Dracolich.
That ritual, by the way, is also when Frid gained the sorcerer levels. As a fun fact,
That's where
Frid used to be a pure bard, but then HJ actually kind of redid the character a bit and took some bard levels away and slapped in some sorcerer levels. But yeah, hasn't died yet, but your current situation is not looking very good. So maybe you all are gonna be dying here, to be honest. Oh no.
I can grab Frit and run. Everyone else can die. I'll grab Frit and run. Frit stays alive.
Reyna,
Alright.
Fritz somehow survives this as well,
All
leaving
right,
the one
well,
unconscious.
Obviously,
you-
I should be dead, but
do you have a way to live?
Of course I do. I've barely started. All right, so I'm using
Okay.
my movement to roll up to my feet. The dragon's still on the ground, right, where it breathed?
Yeah, it's landed. It's sitting there. So now it's actually in range of you. It tried to be sneaky last time, but
Indeed. All right, stand up. Still, my body's still just smoking. Like my skin should be charred, but some kind of magic has prevented that. Stand up. Use my first action to lay on hands myself for 70 points.
Mhm.
Oh, nice.
It's not everything, but close enough. Oops, that's 712. There we go.
Just slap yourself.
Then I'm going to use a bonus action to speak a vow of enmity against this thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then last action will be double attack it.
Mm-hmm.
So we will do Great Weapon Master again with both hits. So here's the first roll. There we go. And the second roll.
Both hit.
Remember Great Weapon Master, but yeah, so 23 and 25. All right, first hit, second hit, so that's 12 plus 13 plus 20. So what is that? Math is hard.
25.
45 damage
Are you pumping any smites in there?
total. No, I need spells, unfortunately. I feel like Misty Steps are going to be and potentially Dimension Door is the way out. But yeah, so for now, just, what did I say, 45 damage? Yeah, 45.
Just.
Anything else?
Continuing to scream with rage. That's it.
All right. Hey, elemental attack Frid. Or
I tried.
wait, no, because Celery, you did attack it. So Frid is no longer. It's not really that interested in Frid because Frid's not doing anything to it. So it's going to actually come over to Celery and start attacking you.
Let's see. How does this work? Obviously, I'm going to teleport away, but I don't remember how it works. Is it onset when it hits? When you are hit by an attack. Okay, hit me. I have an AC of 12. Hit me.
So
So I'll use my Atlas to move 10 feet. I'm like, how can you not hit me? How terrible must you be to not hit me?
It does. It hits you.
Okay, so here's my reaction. Which one? If the new position is out of range, it misses you. So here, miss me right now. And I don't think you have enough movement to move up all the way to me. So
Yep, does not. Then it's your turn.
is this thing wearing armor?
Plate armor, yes.
I'll go back up. And shocking grasp it. Just got a net 20. Close. Oh shit. Yeah, picked the wrong one. You're dead. Great. You died.
It explodes in a puff of fire or something like that. And there's no more light. Except the one that you have.
Is this thing like actually visible?
Yeah, it's currently
what?
in the light.
Oh, the dragon. Yeah.
The dragon. Is it actually? Okay, I can hear
Yeah.
it from where I am. So here's my crown of stars on it. This is just
You
straight
used
roll.
shocking grasp as your action, didn't you?
Yeah, the
Crown of stars bonus.
Oh.
Oh, misses. Okay. Yeah. I'll move my last movement towards Frit and like. Am I close enough to determine that if we take out the dragon, Frit will come back to life or something along those lines?
I'm gonna say that's not something you can just determine like that. I mean,
then I'll just shout,
try to
Frit,
tell
that's
if
your
Frit is
mom.
breathing.
Come back to life.
yeah, I mean, you have zero context for any of this, so I'm not even gonna have you roll for anything.
Yeah, great. That's
Don't
my turn.
underestimate the power of irrational belief.
Yeah. I'm like, Frit, that's your mom. Come back to life. Don't you want to meet your mom even if she's dead?
Pyros.
I have 14 hit points.
Mm-hmm.
So as cool as this idea would be if it worked, I am not going to risk running in there and trying to plane shift it to the plane of fire. I want to stay close enough so it stays visible, obviously. So I'm just going to shift a little bit to try to stay slightly farther away from the snakes if they decide to rush up. And launch some Eldritch Blasts at the dragon. So, where am I? Here I am. That's probably a miss. It's
Yep.
for a hit. So, yep, that's even worse. That's the same. Great.
Solid.
All those plus
try hard.
10s.
We try hard, man. Look at my plus 9, not doing any better.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I have something I could do, but it's not actually worth anything, so that'll be it.
Mm-hmm. Sure. As Pyros' turn ends, the dragon swings at Reynard with its tail.
Okay.
And that is a hit. You take 19 points of bludgeoning damage and a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
That's a save.
27. Okay, I'll also use Soul of Vengeance when it attacks, and I'm in melee range. I can make a weapon attack against it, since it has my Vow of Enmity.
No.
So,
It's alright. We'll watch Reina solo this. Draco.
so 21.
Why is it 21?
No, Great Weapon Master, sorry. I'm swinging wildly. If you don't want to give me credit for that, that's fine, but I basically always do it.
Did you add the damage from the Great Weapon Master last turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
He added 20, which is why it's 45.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I counted it.
Well, in any case, there's the damage. So it's either 14 or 24, depending on how you want to roll that. I will try to remember to say it, but that is my current disposition is always attacking the Great Weapon Master.
He's thinking if the 21 hits because he has a 22 AC. I actually have no idea what AC.
Yeah, I mean, what I was thinking about was that it's kind of a tough situation, because if I accept the fact that you are attacking with Great Weapon Master, that means it misses. so
It misses.
yes, so that's a miss. So no damage, unfortunately.
That was just me guessing it. I really didn't know. I was just whatever.
Nailed it.
Anyways, then it is the dragon's turn. That was not on its turn, but now it is its turn, and really not much to do but slam away at Reynard, although it is going to go ahead and attempt to leave your melee range by flying up.
I'd already used my reaction.
Well, isn't that convenient? It flies up to... You know what? It's up 15 feet. No, 10 feet. Yeah, 10 feet. Because then it's out of your range. Yeah.
If it's 10 feet up, it's 5 feet above Reynard, right?
True. I would put it in range.
It's true.
It will fly 15 feet.
It's 15 feet up. So, yeah. Out of range of Reynard. And then it is going to go ahead and do its nice little multi-attack on Reynard. What's your AC right now?
21.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any resistances?
Nope.
That's not a good question.
No, it's not a good question.
Oh.
Actually, no, I tell a lie. I do have resistance to fire damage from my armor. I just double checked that. So yes, I do.
For fire damage.
Yes.
Okay, well that's not relevant, unfortunately.
Fair enough.
32 damage. And then 12 damage. And then 15 damage.
Misses. And misses.
Oh, that's it. That's it. Fine.
Bye, Reynard.
Yup.
And having bravely defeated its quarry, the dragon is going to... Actually, it's going to bravely It's gonna go ahead and fly towards Pyros. Plant itself right there. Mervin.
With any luck, you can hit it and revive Reynard.
That's exactly what I was planning on doing.
What's the range on Arcane Jolt?
It just needs to be within 30 feet of the thing I hit. I'm not gonna use sharpshooter. I've been having bad luck.
It's like 20 something to hit.
Yeah.
Like
Okay,
at least
so-
a 22. Maybe its AC is even higher.
All right, normal.
32.
Between 22 and 25.
Arcane Jolt healing on Reynard if I hit.
Oh God.
Snake! Are you kidding me? I've done nothing for the past 3 rounds. I tried to do fairy fire and it didn't work, and then I tried to take out the
happens, you know?
elemental and it didn't work, and now I can't
It happens.
hit the Dracolich. Oh my god. I'm sorry, guys.
Right now it's so far.
Oh,
This is annoying. Why are you always so far?
oh no.
Wait, what can I do?
Oh no.
Hide behind the pillar.
Yeah,
Less than six.
I'm just seeing if I have
Oh,
any. I don't
think you're one
normally.
space.
I don't normally think of like any bonus action stuff to do because Todd takes up my bonus action every single time. No, I don't. I have nothing else.
Do you move?
I think I'll move one. I'll move one space. Right there.
Reina's one space.
Right
Reina's
there.
one space too far for me to move and do anything.
Am I still within? Okay, still within 90 feet of Frid. If for some reason I would need to vortex warp him,
I don't think Frid's the problem. Frid's like the problem right now to
Frid's-
worry about.
Frid's not the problem, but just making
Yeah.
sure.
You can hear some bones rattling in the darkness. Frid's turn goes, and Frid is still comatose. Reynard, we're gonna need a death saving throw.
I'm so sorry.
It's all good.
Ooh.
Hey. Okay, that's it.
My Arcane Jolt's really good now too.
Wait, what does this do? Shit, it's still... Reina is just one space out too far for me.
Oh no. It is your turn, Celery. Save the day. Use your wizardly magics to save us all.
It's called Safe Frid, and then... What if I teleport him out and Dragon Mark unanimate him, you know? Is that a good thing?
Well, he's not dead.
Yeah, I'm saying maybe the Dragon Mark is keeping this thing alive. That's what I'm thinking. If I remove the Dragon Mark, does he like unanimates? That's what I'm thinking.
It might be strengthening it, but I don't think it's giving it its power completely.
Would it be a free check to determine how's the Dragon Mark interacting with it? If it's not free, then I'm not gonna do it.
I mean, again, you don't really have any.
Context.
there's
Okay,
like,
that's fine.
yeah, because it's like you don't.
It's just guessing.
You don't know where this dragon is from or whatever, so or what its powers are, or anything. It's as far as you know, it's just a dragon. You have your theories, and I'll let you have your theories, but
Should I do
there's
summon Mitchell?
nothing really you can check related to that.
I'll do summon Mitchell. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll do summon Mitchell. Let's see. What's the range for this? 60 feet. 60 feet from me is. Wait, wrong thing. Click the wrong thing. If I want to summon it here, am I in range? 1, 2, 3. Still not in range. But it's fine. It can fly there. Yeah, I'll summon a draconic spirit. Okay.
Mhm.
And hopefully this time it stays
battle!
alive. Yeah, hopefully this time it stays alive longer. Okay, wait. I don't think I can summon that far, but it's just gonna fly in anyway. That's my plan. For myself, I'm going to move up the 45. Could you put me like here with my face that plus movement? I'm like, sorry, Fred. I have priorities.
Mhm.
Okay, let's go, Mitchell. I'll interpose between Pyros and this dragon if I can, like somewhere here. And
So it's under Pyros. No, wait. Pyros is. Are you flying? Are
5
you
feet
still?
above the ground.
yeah,
So the dragon would have to be above you then.
yeah. The dragon is above it and interposing, basically. Yeah. Okay.
Also, your dragon's
Oh.
real small compared to this one.
That's all right. I'm gonna summon it as a chromatic and give myself fire resistance if that even matters. Okay, and then here rent. I'll do acid, cold, fire, lightning point. Let's do it's black, maybe not acid. Cold damage and see if it actually takes cold damage. And then that's my 2 rents. Yes, it hits. No, it misses. An 11 non-magical.
So wait a minute.
It doesn't have this much HP. It only has 80 HP. Okay, so that's its HP.
Dex. Saving throw.
Take that 3 cold damage even if you pass. I literally summon it just as a mid show. It's fine, even if it, whatever. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, it does save against that, and then 11 piercing. All right. Is that your turn?
That's my turn. Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Pyros.
I have to make
Punch
my way.
the dragon.
So, for what I'm planning right now, I have 2 questions. One is going to be towards Reynard. Would Reynard be willing to teleport away?
If I'm alive, absolutely.
So, second, towards Dupe. Does an unconscious person count as willing for Thunderstep?
No, they would count as unwilling for anything because they cannot make any willing decisions.
All right, so that just changes the order of the way I do things. First off, back when Pyros lost his powers, Celery put a healing word into his ring of spell storing. So I will now be using that on Reynard. So that is obviously not a whole lot, but it is enough to get up. And then, because he's within my distance, I'm going to fly basically underneath the dragon to get over to Reynard, and then use my last spell slot on a 5th level Thunderstep. So let's see here. If I do this, is it going to ask me to upcast? Yes. Boom. So 15 plus another 2d10. So 22 thunder damage, and go to up to 90 feet away. We'll just go basically right here next to that other dead ogreish skeleton over there.
Teleport Reyna to a standing position.
If it works that way, sure.
No, I don't think you. It doesn't really specify anything like that, so you wouldn't be able to do that.
Yep.
Right now, it's going to be down, unfortunately. Is it 17 the DC?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
For con, I think it is.
Yeah. It appears to not be as worried about that attack as you would hope. So,
Yeah.
saves.
Okay. That is my action and bonus action. And I think I'm good where I am because he's still just within the range of my light. So that's it.
I'm looking at this this stat block, and something that just sort of dawned on me, which I'll share with you, is the fact that this is one of those kinds of creatures. I mean, oftentimes when you get to really powerful creatures, they do tend to have really high saving throws, but usually on like 3 things.
Dragons have 4 or 5 usually, right? Like
Yeah, dragons are
ancient
usually
dragons.
a little high on that.
Like 4 or
Yeah,
5
I mean,
saving throw proficiency.
Yeah, this has like saving throw bonuses on several stats, but then for example,
The other stats are high enough.
it does not, for example, have a bonus to its strength saving throw, but that saving throw is just naturally really high.
Yeah.
So
plus 7 or plus 8, something like that.
Anyways, anything else, Pyros?
Nope, that is it.
All right, you have saved the day. Well, the dragon is going to go ahead and take a turn before its turn, and it is going to go ahead and tail attack this draconic spirit. Doesn't like this.
Whatever. It has an AC of 19.
Yeah, that's a hit then, and a Constitution saving throw as well, and 25 damage, bludgeoning. Unless it's immune, your draconic spirit is now poisoned.
It is immune to the condition of poison.
Okay, then it is not poisoned.
Finally,
it's also
that
immune to
does
frighten.
poison. Todd
It's
would
also
have been
immune to
so
frighten.
good.
Oh yeah, it is immune to frightened.
Yeah, it is immune to frighten as well.
Okay,
Charm,
good.
frighten, and poison.
Yeah. I haven't mentioned it, but actually, whenever the dragon does, on its turn, whenever it attacks, part of that attack is the frightening thing. But you've all saved on it, so you don't need to save again. But yeah, if there's new creatures that come in, they will have to save.
Unless we somehow leave and come back in a couple days.
Yeah. Or you time travel yourselves 24 hours into the future in the same place. All right, well, the Draconic Spirit is going to keep on getting attacked. What was the AC?
It's 19. I'll silver reap barb one of them and give myself the advantage.
All right. The first one?
Yeah, if it hits.
Yeah.
If all of them miss, I guess I can't cast it. I can pray for it.
It's a dragon. It probably has like plus 14 to hit.
Probably doesn't miss. Yeah, you get your silvery bob, but it unfortunately still hits with every attack.
Okay, sure.
Your dragon friend takes. Does it have what resistance did it have?
Only elemental, so acid, cold, fire, lightning, poison. So this is its resistance. I copy paste, and I summon the chromatic one.
Well, then it is not relevant. In that case, you take altogether from 3 attacks. It's going to be. Ooh. Really? Okay. Well, your dragon friend's dead. It took 67 points of damage from all of those.
It's fine.
Worth it.
I guess Gem might have been more relevant this time, but
And
I was preventing the fire breath, not so much the other things.
for dramatic purposes,
Oh, is it going to retreat into the darkness?
no, that would be also dramatic. But I was thinking like it would probably want to go where it can, have the most amount of targets. But for dramatic purposes, it's going to go ahead and fly over here.
What?
Because it sees this one little elf trying to shoot some.
But I'm hiding behind the pillar.
Yeah, and you've been shooting at it.
Ow.
So it comes over and it looks at you hungrily. It is still within light because of the bone that Frid did earlier with the light spell.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, conveniently, Mervyn, it's your turn.
It is my turn.
Shoot it now. Why don't you?
Yeah.
It's actually not. It is out of range. It's 15 feet away, so it's not in melee range. In terms of like, it's not within 5 feet of you. So.
Okay, great. Okay, that was my worry. Okay. All right, so I'm within its reach, but it's not within mine, which is actually better for me because I don't have to move out of its area of effect. All right, I'm gonna shoot it. I'm actually gonna bonus action cast a 3rd level branding smite. It might roll the damage. Auto. It doesn't. Okay, good.
That's great. That's great.
And then, I can't explain it, but I actually have a good feeling, and I kind of want to use sharpshooter.
You do you, man. You do you.
Oh no! No, please no.
I mean, branding smite's gonna. Actually, I could possibly lose concentration on it, although I do have a really.
Does Flash of Genius help with attack roll?
No, no. It is when you or another creature within 30 feet makes an ability check or a saving throw. I cannot use it for attacks.
Okay.
Yes, I'm using sharpshooter on this first attack because I feel good about it.
Time for a next one.
In your defense, it would have missed anyway. So
it would have missed
True.
anyways.
True.
Okay. Second one. I'm
Come
also
on.
prepared to use Arcane Jolt. I forgot to say that.
Come on.
I was gonna
Come
use
on.
Arcane Jolt.
Do it.
You know what? I
Do
won't
it,
use I
Mervyn.
won't use sharpshooter. I've lost my faith. No sharpshooter.
We
No
all have.
sharpshooter. No sharpshooter, just regular.
Please.
Oh,
Yes!
damn it!
Finally!
Oh.
all right. right, so go ahead and add your radiant damage.
I
An
know, but I
arcane
would.
jolt.
It would have hit.
An
It
arcane
would have
jolt,
hit
yep.
with sharpshooter.
That's okay.
Okay, fine. All right,
It's
so.
okay.
Oh, but I got max on the damage for the piercing. Okay, so it's 3d6 for branding smite and 4d6 for arcane jolt. They're both radiant, I believe. So that's
She was-
7d6.
If you're doing sharpshooter, you're banking on a 20% chance to hit. I was like,
I know,
where did that
I
face
know,
come
but it
from?
would have hit
I was like,
too.
what?
All right, 7d6
I just gotta
incoming.
believe.
Oh, okay. That's all right. It's okay. That's not bad. It's not bad.
Wait, 76, why?
3d6
Because
for
it's
the
3
smite and 46 for the arcane jolt.
arcane jolt.
Oh, okay, yeah, you roll them both in the same... Okay,
Yeah,
I
I did
see.
both of them. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
All right.
I
So
see.
I've done 30.
So it's
36.
23 radiant damage, and what is Arcane Jolt?
No, so arcane jolt is radiant. I'm almost positive. Let me double check it.
Arcane jolt should be force, right?
Oh, you'd think, but I'm pretty sure. If it is force, it is force. I'm so sorry. We'll do the first 3 will be radiant, and then the last 4 will be arcane jolt. So
It doesn't
it's,
actually matter, but...
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't actually matter. Then never mind. Okay. Then why are you...
yeah. All right.
I don't know why.
And
I
it is...
I got them confused in my head, and arcane jolt is force.
5 feet of dim light. Boom.
It's a great spell to hit it with.
And he cannot turn invisible for, as long as Mervyn remains concentration.
Which will
1
not be for long because he's about to
minute.
wail on me.
Mervyn, anything you want to do?
There's nothing else I can do except maybe shout to someone, "Get me out of here!"
I mean, you could try to run away and more than likely take 1 hit.
Yeah, I mean, but I won't get very far because it's
True.
difficult terrain.
Jeez.
I'm gonna stay there actually.
Let's see, could I see Mervyn? I'm like, can I see Mervyn?
You
Yeah.
can because now it's shedding dim light.
And it's
Well,
within
we're
the area
breaking
of
the
the
wall.
lit up bone.
The wall? You see the wall here?
Do you see this this spot over here with Todd?
Mhm.
Me?
Yeah.
All of you. And
yeah.
there's also a bunch of bones over there.
Yeah, I'm not super sure I should be able to see. Yes, I can.
They come back alive.
You have dark. You have dark vision, so yes, you can.
Yeah.
One of the big skeletons that was defeated before, and has kind of fallen down. Its bones sort of reform, and it kind of just lumberingly gets up. You're not sure if it's comprised of all the same bones as before, or if it's gotten some extra bones in there or something. But it gets up. And it is going to... It moves towards Celery. It kind of like lumbers up and starts walking towards Celery. It walks about 10 feet over. And then just all of a sudden, its leg just kind of breaks apart. And it smashes down on the ground. And the bones again just get thrown all around. And it's dead again.
What the hell was this? Get me out of here.
Yes.
Celery. Where are you? Yes. Yes.
Far enough that you don't want to hit me.
Wait a minute. You got a dark side of 60, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm shedding light up to 60 as well at this point. 30 bright, 30 dim.
Hold on. Is that... Wait. Is that right? Because, like... Oh, yeah. It is. Ah. Aha. Oh. That's interesting. This has never clicked for me before. Because in Roll20, when I set sight for your character, or set your token to emit light, it does it in a circle. And D&D combat geometry is, different. So technically, diagonally speaking, you are not getting the full benefit of that light.
Makes sense.
Oh
That's
yeah,
fine.
because it should.
Yeah, because you're not getting that square that you technically should, because you can move.
So I should be having like square to here or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, you don't, and that's how it is then. But anyways, a spell is cast upon you from the darkness. And what's your AC? 12?
12, yeah.
This might actually hit. Woo.
I'll be disappointed if you don't hit, and
It does hit. You take
1 damage. 1 damage.
1 damage.
Wow.
1 point of
Juicy
cold
shit.
damage, and your movement is reduced by 10 on your next turn. Then it is Frid's turn. Then it is Reynard's turn.
I see. Okay. I think, I don't know, how's everybody feeling? Just, I think it's time to get out of here.
Yeah,
Does
we've
dragon even
definitely
look
done
bad?
better.
What was that, sorry?
Does the dragon even look like it's been damaged? Like, do we feel like we can't take it out, or we can take it out at this point?
Maybe if we could consistently roll higher than 5.
I would say that you definitely don't feel like this is a lost cause. You have a chance.
I feel like we're gonna expend all of our resources on this dragon, and then we'll have nothing left for Zixiot, and we'll be at like.
Well, I don't
5.
think that's gonna be your problem right now. I think your immediate problem is dealing with the dragon,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
then
definitely.
thinking about what to do. But yeah, I mean that's part of it, because I'm thinking, I'm not really sure, but I think you've already expended a fair bit of your like big things.
Yeah.
So just because of that, I'm a little bit concerned, but I think you do still have a fair chance. You would estimate that you still have a fair chance here.
Okay.
But
Well,
but
okay,
but
so-
you're not like this. You clearly know that this is not going to be a cakewalk.
Okay.
And there's a
So
good chance that this is Zixioth.
I thought that too. Yeah, that's definitely possible. So Reynard, I have 1 fourth level spell slot left. I can either dimension door me and Pyros out of here, as in like, vectoring towards the entrance, and we just retreat and try to find another day, or I'm gonna dimension door right on top of the dragon and start wailing on it. And I can come up with roleplay justifications for either course of action. So what do we think? Just a quick check-in. Tell me what you guys want to do, and I'm down for either path.
I think one of the most hilarious things you could do as a group would be for you four to teleport out of here and leave Frit.
Letting
comes
know
back.
that next week, none of us are going to be here. It's just going to be him and you.
Solo campaign for a bit. Good.
And then somehow Fritz survives again. This time he's an undead reborn.
I think you might also just want to consider if you have anything that you could use that could keep you in the fight longer.
I mean, at this point, I
And a
think
wrong
I'm just gonna get yo-yoed up. I mean, I'm gonna die a lot. That's just how it's gonna be, right? I don't have anything that's gonna restore my health to like a meaningful place.
Mhm.
It's just gonna be get me up, whale as much damage as I can, die again.
Right.
But that's 5th edition D&D is,
Yeah.
people
Oh,
going
yeah, for
down
sure.
and getting one hit
Yes.
point back and coming back up and so on and so on.
Right, but the thing is that if it attacks 3 times, if it chooses to attack an already downed person, then they'll die.
More than likely.
No, not necessarily. You're
True,
saying
I
With
think
the
we failed.
PPK, it's
if it
fine.
attacks you when
We
you're
got
Also,
to have a
on
PPK.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this creature you feel that this creature is quite intelligent, and because of that, it probably doesn't really have that much incentive to keep attacking somebody who's down when it's got better targets around. So I don't think you need to worry about that.
All right. So the question for us is: do I dimension door us out of here, or do I dimension door us on its back?
Pyros is good where he is, so you don't need to dimension drop Pyro.
Also, look, about the dimension door on the back thing, I would note that you are very low health, so maybe dimension dooring close to it on the ground would be better.
Well, I can't
No.
hit it if I do that.
Yeah, you said it's 15 feet up.
It's in the air. I'm on its back, or I'm not doing anything. Right? It is flying right now. Yes.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is you're just gonna fall and, and die.
What else can
I
a
do
paladin
have-
do?
I do have Featherfall as a reaction, though I would prefer to save that for shield.
Yeah. I mean, the issue is, I don't know. It's at this point, I feel like just get as much damage out of me as you can. I'm pretty useless here. Like, I can't get to it. If I try to like walk to it, it's all difficult terrain. I can't get to it. It's got to be dimension door otherwise.
Hmm.
But that's
You
it for me.
can-
That's my last 4th level spell slot. So what do you guys? Are we going to keep fighting this or no? Is the question.
I would say move up to your speed here with haste. Misty Step instead if you still have 1 more spell slot for Misty Step. Do you?
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you're right. I do. So
And then from there,
Yeah.
if you hit, just smite that 4th level. smite
smite
that
the
4th
4th
level.
level.
Yeah.
Let's go. All right, I will do
I
that.
would say do
sounds
that
good.
because you have 3 attacks if you do that.
Yeah, you're right. 5, 6. Yeah. So I can move to there. Bonus action, Misty Step onto its back. So yeah, we'll do that. Okay. And we use my actions to attack 3 times.
I don't think your vow goes away, right? Your vow go away, or it's too good.
No, it shouldn't.
After you
Oh, it's
Oh, when I die?
when you fall unconscious, you still have the vow. It doesn't even matter. That's stupid. It only ends if the creature is unconscious.
Yes. Okay, so I'm going to go with Great Weapon Master attacking 3 times. So here's the first attack. Okay.
So that's
22.
-5.
Does a 22 hit?
It does.
Second attack. It does! All right, fantastic. And the third attack. Okay, so 2 misses.
One
We'll
hit.
go ahead and 4th level smite. Why not? 1 hit. All right. So that's 18 damage, and then
It's undead, right? The creature type.
the Divine Fight. Oh,
Yes.
is it? I thought it wasn't.
That's why I'm asking. If it's undead, it's another D8.
Hold on one second.
Right. But I thought the Sunbeam had hit it. And
Well, it wasn't necessarily weak to radiant, but
Yeah, it wasn't weak to radiant, and it succeeded the save.
it was still.
Oh, my bad. I thought it was
Yes, extra 1d8.
something else.
So yeah,
So
yeah,
it is undead?
it is undead. Yes.
Yeah.
So extra 1d8. Hey, 8. All right, so let's do some math. So that's 8, 16, 20.
51?
So 51 damage total.
Oh, 51 because of the great weapon master.
Because of Great Weapon Master.
51. Hell yeah. I like
So
used all
it
my
has
cool
taken
stuff.
about 90.
And I'm
It
standing.
has taken at least 90
36.
damage already.
Oh, it's taken a lot. Reynard did. It's taken at least
Yeah.
90 just from Reynard.
And then another 50 from you, right? Something like that.
For sure.
I think.
Close.
You did like 30
I did.
something?
I did 36, and then I probably
30s?
did. I think I hit it at least once before. So let's slap another 10 on there, like just to be conservative.
I'm just gonna
So I've
factor in
probably
whatever
done, like-
resistances it might have.
Yeah, I probably have done like 46 damage to it total. And then
So,
you've done
Reynard, athletics or acrobatics? To not fall off of its
Yeah.
back.
So maybe acrobatics is better now that we think about it.
Just because of.
Is it? I don't think it is. Even with advantage, I don't think it is because I rolled a +0 for
Yeah.
acrobatics.
The really only benefit is you can't get a 1, but
Right.
yeah, there you go.
There's 24. Or 22, excuse me.
God, it would be so convenient if this dragon was 60 off.
Yes.
That would make me so happy.
So... Roll 3d6 damage.
Great.
Oh, from touching it?
From falling.
Falling.
From 22?
Yeah.
3d6.
He
for-
falls?
Yeah.
He falls
it's-
even with the 22? Oh,
it's
because
a
it's contested?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's contesting it. Basically, the dragon's like trying to get Reynard off. That is extremely unfortunate because the dragon then buffets its wings. So Mervyn, a dexterity saving throw. Reynard, I suppose you automatically fail that.
Do you get the benefit of my aura if I'm like plummeting from the
If you're
ceiling?
unconscious?
I'm not unconscious yet, am I? I think I am actually.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
are.
It doesn't say I have to be conscious. Oh no, it
Yeah,
does say
you
I
must
have
be
to
conscious to grant this bonus. Yep.
Yeah, it does say I have to be conscious. Damn.
6.
Yeah.
Do I just fall prone?
Let me check.
On the bright side, that's a saving throw, not
Yeah.
a melee attack, so it's only 1 failed death save, not 2.
Yeah, I think Mervyn, I think you failed the save.
I fail it. Oh, good.
Yeah.
Oh.
You take 15 points of damage and you are knocked prone.
Or 15.
Is that just against Mervyn, or is that at me as well?
You also take the damage, yes.
That's one fail. That's
Okay.
it.
So,
Yep. And then the dragon is going to...
yeah.
I don't really know.
Like,
I guess it's just like...
Can I take it's moving away from me. Can I do
make your
oh,
your
it's
con
not
save
it was
first.
not in I'm stupid. Oh, my cons no, I'm not concentrating on anything anymore. Oh no, I am, because
That's
it's
fine.
it's shedding light. Sorry.
Yeah, Brandy's fine.
DC 10. You will never fail it. With a +1, you would never fail it.
Yeah. Unless someone does a crazy amount of damage to me in one hit.
All right, well, Reynard, that is your turn. You have successfully killed yourself on your turn.
Damn it.
Oh, it was worth it.
That was a
It
decent
was worth it.
range.
Yeah. Celery. Wouldn't it be great to have Frid right now to be able to cast, the what's it called, the Earth Grasp?
Yeah, Earthbind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought about that.
Frid, you'd be so helpful in this fight. Why are you gone?
23 hit, that's third level. Let me cast my third level.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's terrible. I have the advantage for the next attack. I'll do my Crown of Stars. Why am I not critting? Just freaking crit already. Oh, that's good damage though.
53
39.
damage.
Yeah, so that's all of my damage. I'm close to running out of spell slots.
55 actually. Yeah, okay.
Just keep going. Just keep
Uh,
going. Word of
I
recall.
only have like
slot, right?
I still have that spell slot, but I'm like, where should I go? It's either gonna go towards Mervyn or me, right? Or Pyros. I still have these stupid skeletons that I want to go away from.
You can move, right?
I'll move. Yeah, I'll move like there. Very useful. That's my turn.
Okay. Pyros. Burn the dragon.
Right. So yeah, I don't have any spell slots left, so it's just a matter of my positioning after I shoot the thing.
Is it not blooded yet?
All right, yeah, I'll go ahead and try to blast away at it. That one's a miss, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, that one's a hit.
You have determined mathematically the AC to be 22.
Yeah. All right, so 1 hit for 11 force and 5 fire if it's not immune to the fire.
Oh wow! So I
yeah, I guess I can still do a little bit more, so I will.
You take note as you blast it that your fire damage seems to be as expected. It does not seem to have any resistance to fire.
Okay.
And also it is bloodied.
Yay! Let's do one more. Okay, and yeah, I'll end the turn there.
So it has an estimated total HP of slightly over 300.
The dragon's form is like the scales that the dragon's scales seem a little different to the dragons you fought before and seen before. Like clearly this is in some way something a little bit different. And whatever is like holding this thing together seems to be like slowly weakening, because it's like its features are slowly, slightly becoming more like skeletal. Because so far it's looked more like it's alive but decayed. Well, it looks like it's been like dead but decayed but alive, but not like skeletal. But now it's like parts of it are breaking off. That's the point. Yeah. Anything else, Pyros?
Nope.
Okay. Oh. No, I didn't. I was about to say that I forgot to take a legendary action, but I didn't. All right. Let's make this interesting. As if it was
yet.
now it's interesting. Yes, it would be like that.
Gonna be another giant bone formation.
No, the dragon breathes fire at Pyros and Frid.
Oh no!
Okay.
You're still immune to fire, right?
Yep.
Okay. Just checking.
Can't he have angled it? Can't he have angled it away from Fred?
No, I mean, Pyros is the one that's sort of there as a bonus.
A question there: when it breathes fire, does it melt away the bones that are in the floor?
Yes, that's why I delete the bodies. It seems to like incinerate some of the bones on the floor there. Yeah.
Do we still have difficult terrain then? Whenever it breathes fire.
Yes, because there's still more bones. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. There's more bones. You haven't asked this. I don't remember if I don't know if you remember, but I have made a point of the fact that Dragonfire sticks around and is a little bit worse than your regular fires. But this dragon's fire does not seem to do that.
I want to do something cheesy early, but I'm not sure if it's immune to necrotic. It's immune to necrotic. There's no hope of me taking it out.
Hold on 1 minute. I need to Frid.
Fred would be so helpful in this fight.
There we go. That's what I was looking for. Yes, it's a dexterity saving throw, which Pyros can do for fun if you want.
Sure.
Which Frid unfortunately automatically fails by being unconscious. And what I just need to check is, did Frid have fire resistance through something?
I know he would have electricity from being a blue.
Yeah, but I don't think there was anything giving like. No.
No, not for this fight.
Yeah.
We like stocked up on fire resistant stuff for the red dragon fight.
Hmm. Welp, Frid is dead at 0 health, making some death saving throws. Dying, yes.
Oh my god!
And the dragon is going to come say hi to Celery. Mervin, it's your turn.
Not even Arcane Jolt.
Oh, damn it!
Raynor up.
I can't. The thing's too far away now.
Yeah, it needs to be within 30 feet of the thing that gets hit.
Yeah. So I either
Don't-
cure wounds.
Yeah, I
Raynor.
was like, don't you have healing spells?
Yeah, I can cure wounds him up. Or do I do damage?
Because like Arcane Jolt is relying on Arcane Jolt is something where you rely on chance. While with a healing spell
Yeah.
you can just do it.
Yeah.
Reynard has failed one saving throw already, so
He has. All right, we'll do cure
I
wounds.
feel like. Okay.
Actually, no, we'll save that for later. Yeah, let's do a. I was gonna like upcast it, but part of me thinks, what's the point? He's gonna go down. I can't get it high enough for him to not go down after a hit. So we'll just do a regular first level cure wounds. 4, because it's 4 right now. 8 hit points. Woohoo.
I'm just gonna binary toggle on my character sheet up and down.
That's my action. I don't have anything to. Do I have anything to help you get there?
can you help Frid somehow?
No, if I can get within 30 feet of him, theoretically I could give him Flash of Genius on his death saves, but so I guess I'll just start moving.
Flash of Genius would not work on death saving throws.
Oh, really? Okay, fine. Then there is nothing
Because they're
I
not
can do.
like they're not saving throws.
Okay, got it. So 1, 2, 3. And that's my turn.
How are you moving that far?
1, 2, 3 is half my movement, isn't it?
Yeah, 3
And how much do you move from prone?
I forgot I was prone. Thank you.
Mhm.
I stand up
5 feet.
and I move 1 square.
Okay. You could have also crawled, but kept on crawling. All right. But yeah, I was just thinking if you have any way of like getting yourself next to Frid or Frid next to you so you can touch him up as well. Maybe later.
No, I mean, maybe later, yeah, because I have Vortex Warp, but it takes an action, and I used that for Cure Wounds. I don't have Healing Word, which would be helpful, but...
Nice.
Death saving throw.
I mean, we don't really have to use spell slots if you have a potion. Just saying.
Oh right, I could use the potion.
The potion's in the card, right?
I'm so stupid. Why
Yeah.
didn't I use?
Card.
I forget about potions every single time. I have a potion.
You have so many potions that you've never used.
I know.
By the way, did you know? I know actually, Kate, you're the only one here who actually knows about this because I don't think anyone's ever mentioned it. Frid is, and you probably have forgotten as well. Frid is actually carrying one of those vials with the potion stuff that you found in Waltron-Tish's tower, which back then it was up top on top of the tower, and when you drank that, it healed yourself,
like
you up to.
It was full
Yeah.
heal. Oh right, I didn't know he still had that.
Yeah, you never use anything, so so
I
yeah, Fred still
know,
got
I
that
know.
one.
I mean,
That's why he
I
said he's not going to have people
occasionally-
selling healing potions anymore.
Hey, you know what? I just used one of the spell scrolls that I made earlier.
Yeah,
I used
yeah.
the absorb
Yeah.
elements.
Fred
but
also
other-
has a healing potion from like way before that. Anyways, Reynard, it is
Yes.
your turn.
Excellent. All right. I will use my movement to stand up.
Mhm.
I shouldn't have a problem. Haste action to dash. And then Misty Step again on its back.
Is he still flying 15 feet or is he at ground level?
Still flying at 15, yes.
Yep. Bouncing up. And then using my action to attack twice with Great Weapon Master both times. Here we go.
Close.
20.
20. And
That hits.
22. We'll use a third level Divine Smite for D68, right? Just undead.
Oh my god.
23 plus 23.
So that's 13, 23, so 46 damage.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Just
Time
about
to
on
make a
another
dex check.
120 to go.
This is my favorite part.
Just about another 120 to go.
It's like the paladin that just catapults myself at the thing, like hurling my body at this dragon and just crunching to my death.
It probably would have been a good idea to give him that potion of flight.
3d6, 3d6 damage, please.
So many things that I should be doing.
Splat.
And you keep doing it, and the dragon keeps reacting the same way. You're dead and on the ground, and the dragon buffs its wings. So, Celery, a dexterity saving throw, please.
I wonder if Reynard's going to have a fear of falling after this.
Something.
Reynard's going to have a
sounds
concussion. Permanent concussion after this. Okay, Celery, you take 17 points of bludgeoning damage and you are knocked prone. And Reynard, you also take damage, failing at death save.
Yes.
And the dragon...
That's it for my turn, right now.
flies over here to hang out with Pyros. Reynard kind of forced it to move, so... Hi.
Yeah.
Celery.
Does the Mind Sharpener require attunement?
I think so, yeah.
Let me double check. Is there infusions? No. It does not require attunement.
Technically, I could just take it off, free, and wear it.
Yes.
That'd probably take time.
You're undressing
know.
for its unconscious body. Stealing.
I asked this because I want to put out Wall of Force, and then it gives us time to recuperate and then take it out later.
That's a good idea, though. I think a lot of skeletons will come up.
Enemy. It's better to just take it out. I prepared the wrong 8th level spell.
Which
I
one?
was thinking I prepared my Incendiary Cloud instead of Maze. Maze, you will just banish this stupid dragon away. But Incendiary Cloud, I was thinking I'm gonna meet many small skeletons, not one giant piece of shit.
I mean, Maze would just hold it for like a bit.
An hour. This thing's not that intelligent, right?
It's a dragon that learned how to make itself into a lich.
I'm still assuming that this thing is Zixioff.
I'm just assuming it's a Dracolich.
No. We're hoping. That's the
Okay.
case.
So the options I have are War of Force, or should we just take it out with damage? Those are the options. So what do you guys
So
think?
with Wall of Force, you would just put it around. Just around it.
Yeah, and then it gives us time to like recuperate whatever we have.
How big can you
And
make
then
the Wall of Force again?
it's exactly 20 by 20.
Okay, so it's
Okay.
exact.
And we think we have about, another 120, 130 to get through?
Dimensions. Okay.
I'm pretty sure. So this is Wall of Force, right? It's a 10.
What would probably be better is
10
getting
foot by 10
us
foot
into
panels.
getting
So that
us
would
into
be-
No, a sphere with a radius of up to 10 feet, so it's 20 by 20. It's
Yeah,
correct.
so that'd be too small.
Oh, okay.
but we could
20 by
go
20 is
to-
exactly the space I need. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a 10-foot
Right,
radius,
radius.
which
Okay,
means it's
you're
a
right,
20,
you're right.
20-foot diameter. So it's exactly.
A D&D radius with diagonals, right? So it's really a cube.
We did this with Hoffnit Drake.
No, I mean it's a dome, so it's still like the radius is the same. A circle is a circle in D&D as well. But the way that Wall of Force would work is with the panels. There you can make a box that could encompass this.
But we could theoretically
Yeah,
get
10.
into a box ourselves, and then you could Wall of Force around us.
How? Look how scattered we are.
I can drink a potion of flight and get
It's
90 feet to whoever.
It's not going to work right now. That's what I'm thinking.
I think
So
we're
are
up
we
to
like?
I mean,
2
Pyros
rounds
can
of damage.
fly. Reynard's down. You could move to Reynard and vortex warp Frid's body over,
I
and
don't wanna
then
go up to
Pyros
an
and I
unwilling
can fly to
creature.
you in next round. If you're still up, put the Wall of Force
Why can't we
around.
just War of Force it? Why do we have to War of us?
Because the other skeletons will rise.
Okay.
I
If
think
you
we're-
want to do the Wall of
we're
Force,
2 to
and I
3
don't think
rounds
it's a bad
away.
idea, but if you want to do the Wall of Force, it has to be around us, I think. Not around just the Dracolich.
And that buys 10 minutes either way.
Yeah. So it has about another 120 HP to go. Do we want to just take it out instead of War of Force?
Sorry, how much HP do you think? You guys about 120?
Somewhere around there, plus
Guessing.
minus 20, 30.
I mean, again, that feels like 2 rounds worth of damage in our current output. If it's going to take us 2 rounds to gather up and protect ourselves, we might as well just go all out.
Okay,
Okay,
fine.
then let's
We'll
just
just keep
try to
hitting
kill this thing.
Fire damage did seem to work normally.
That's true.
Fireball
Crawling
it.
is half. Crawling is half. This is stupid. Crawling is half. I'm gonna shoot. I'll stand up first, and then shoot my crown of stars, so I don't have disadvantage from prone. So remove the prone. Hopefully I hit it with just my normal roll. I feel so naked without advantage. Oh, it hits.
There it is.
How many stars do you have
The
left now?
radius, yeah, 3. The radius decreased by another 30. So
For the-
I have 30 feet of dim light now. Yeah. Does Reyna still have Misty Step? I'm kind of thinking you do.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I've got a few more. I should be fine for the rest of the fight. Human cannonball charges.
big number, big number, big number. Did it roll?
Nothing is
Shit,
rolled.
it didn't roll.
There you go.
Oh, big number. Great. 40,
Oh my
40
God.
odd HP to you. I'm like, it's okay. I can go down. I'll move my 1 space. I'll move my 1 space. Okay, that's it. Hopefully he doesn't regain Dragon Breath.
Hopefully. Paros.
All right, so obviously I've gotten the idea at this point from watching it that it can reach me where I am.
Yep,
So
definitely.
my potential idea of flying to Frid to give him a healing potion would not be a good idea right now. But I should be able to
Yes, it
stay
would not.
within its reach and move just a few spaces.
We still have
north.
Revivify. Let's just not bother. Let's just Revivify Fred. Let him die and revive him. It's not like he's doing anything.
And I will go ahead and shoot at it with the Eldritch Blast.
What if somebody
That's
just
a
comes and
miss.
destroys Fridge remains or something?
Right, so that one's a hit. That one's a hit.
I mean, that
Okay.
fire breath would be bad.
Hey,
So, 24 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Fred was just collateral damage there. I don't think it's gonna like just fire breath Fred.
No, I don't think so either.
Maybe
Not
it
after you
does.
specifically told me the thing was too intelligent to attack a downed enemy.
Yeah, but well, maybe Frid's special.
Mm.
I mean, clearly Frid is special because there's like this beam of energy coming out of Frid and going into this thing, so...
Oh god, I hope that's not healing it.
I'll just go 5 foot higher, and that'll be it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's not really a smart move now that I think about it, but oh well. I already said it.
It is the turn of the dragon.
Well, we're nice and spread out.
So are
I hope
its
it doesn't
attacks.
regenerate.
It is going to go ahead and start off by swiping at Pyros.
Can it even do less than 14 damage?
Maybe.
probably
Uh,
possible.
what was your AC?
15.
Okay, you're dead. It actually did exactly 14 damage there. So,
Ah.
and then it flies
Over Todd's remains.
It does not seem to care about Todd at all. Then
has no
it swipes at Celery.
I'm going to use my Atlas to move another 10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to assume he hits anyway. How can you miss a 12? There must be something wrong with you.
Yeah, it hits you. It hits you.
I'll move towards the pillar here. Yeah, so it misses.
Oh, does it? Maybe it's got really long arms.
20 feet. That's insane.
It doesn't. Okay, you survive. And finally, it comes in at with a bite at Reynard.
There's a chance it won't hit Reynard. There's a chance.
There's a
Yeah, 'cause he's
chance.
what? 21?
And that is 22 against your AC. Is it 21 right now?
It is 21 right now.
Yeah, okay. So that's a hit, unfortunately. And that is 28 points of damage.
All right, I'll use my reaction to Soul Vengeance and swipe back at its face.
Are you in range?
Oh no, I'm not. You're right.
Yeah, it's not.
Do you
It's not
still
next to you.
have that thunder explosion thing?
15 feet up as well.
Mm-hmm.
And the armor thing is once a day. Mervin, save the day.
Ignore my cat. I'm gonna shoot at it twice.
I think Frid is meowing at you, and Pyros is meowing at you. You have two friends who are dead.
Yeah.
One of them has failed a death saving throw already.
I'm 45 feet away from the dragon.
You are. Actually, though, I can't really help in a single turn.
Oh, so far. Everybody's so far.
Because
Yeah.
Arcane Jolt's the only healing I have that doesn't take a full action. And getting to you or getting you to me will take also an action. So I think I'm just going to shoot at it.
But then you're going to end up in the same situation next turn as well, where you're just delaying the fact that you can't get to helping out the others.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could like start running this direction, but yeah, I mean, if you want to like
There's,
shoot
like-
at it,
like-
see if you can heal Reynard a
Yeah,
little bit.
I mean, the main point to consider here is the fact that Pyros is down, Frid is down, and both Celery and Reynard are effectively like down with one hit.
Okay.
So
You know what I'm
They-
going to do? I'm gonna drink that potion of flight.
yeah, I think that might be the best in order to be
So
able to.
I can
hopefully-
because I have a lot of hit
Yeah.
points, so hopefully I can boomerang around the room healing everyone.
Yeah.
Mervin Rodeo.
Marvin flies at the speed of sound. Okay, so it takes an action to drink a potion, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's your action.
Yeah, it does. Okay, so I will drink that potion of flight I have, and I will fly over to I'm actually deciding right. No, I will fly over to Pyros right now. Be right next to him. Prepped and ready to.
Wait,
What
what's your
was that?
movement speed?
It's 90 fly once I drink it.
Is it 90 or 60?
What?
The potion of flight. Once I have a flight speed of 90 once I drink it.
A potion of flying just gives you flying speed equal to your walking speed.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it just replicated the spell.
No. It's not fly. It gives you flight. So it's your walking
I'm
speed.
sorry. I misunderstood. Oh, it is 60. Why did I think it was 90? What has 90 fly? I'm confusing it with something else.
I think
Okay.
it's giant.
Investigation.
But regardless, it's not 60 either. It's 30. It's your
Yeah,
normal
it is.
walking
It
speed.
is 30. Okay. So, yeah. Okay, so I'll just fly the 30 to Pyros.
Are you still staying at ground level though?
Can I go up
Yeah.
And also move 30?
I don't know why you would do it though.
Because isn't Pyros 5 feet in the air?
Yeah, that's within reach either way.
Yeah. All right. I mean, the potion, I can't lose concentration with the potion.
No, but I mean, there's just no tactical advantage to you flying, flying like up, because the dragon flies so.
Yeah,
But I was just checking if you, sure. But so how high are you flying then?
5 feet.
Okay. Okay.
This
Okay.
might be a better spot to stay though. I'm like, this seems like a better spot because you're still gonna reach Pyros in next turn, but this gives you cover.
That's true. Can I say I did that instead?
No.
Okay.
Oh, and of course, being 0 HP means that my investiture flame ended, so I'm not emitting light anymore again.
Doesn't really matter since the dragon is emitting light, but
yeah.
Still. Okay, then it is Frid's turn. I will roll for Frid. I will roll as Frid. I forget I have this ability. Wait, is that Frid? Is Frid? Frid. I guess Frid is Frid. There we go. Hey!
Okay.
Very good.
Reynard, you're still alive.
All right. Stand up. I know, it's amazing. Stand up. Misty step on its back. Flash it 3 times. Fall on my ass. Becoming a...
Are you sure you want to use Great Weapon Master?
Familiar dance.
Just go for it.
Well,
I think
it's a
it's
good
faster
question.
that way.
Fine.
He has advantage, so it's
Yeah,
Probably
it's
So triple attack.
no.
Nope.
Would have hit, but didn't.
No.
2. Oh my. Not good.
Okay.
That's good.
I hit.
how are we not creating up to this point?
I know. I rolled so many attacks and have not crit. So I am kind of running out of spell slots. I can't afford to spite, unfortunately. So that's just 23 damage.
Mm-hmm. Do you move your token as well?
Oh, sorry. Yes. There we go. And then the most important part of my movement. One of these days, I'm going to beat this thing in an athletics check. I'm going to stay on its back, and we're just not even going to know what to do with ourselves. But not this day.
I mean, it might roll low, right?
Who
It
knows?
might roll low.
I rolled it as Frid still. Yeah, 3d6 damage on Reynard, please.
Small damage. Oh, he
I'm
survives.
not fail.
He survives.
You're alive! Acrobatics or athletics to not fall, to stay on your feet.
So that's the acrobatics, right?
Oh. Sorry, is that acrobatics or athletics or my choice?
Your choice.
Cool.
That would be a fail. You are on. You have fallen prone, and then I'm going to need a dexterity saving throw from you. As the dragon buffets its wings.
Oh no.
And you take 12 points of damage.
That's it.
And you're knocked prone.
Didn't immediately fail the death save this time, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's true. Still gas in the tank.
Why is he walking towards me?
It comes in close on Celery. And Celery's turn. It is 15 feet up in the air still, so it's not 5 feet from you.
I mean, it has like about 50 HP to go, 50 to 80 in that range. I gave it a 30 HP buffer. Should I just thunder step? Stay alive, or should I do Draconic Spirit and then let the dragon take the damage instead of myself? That sounds so much better. Right, that sounds a lot better.
Do you have any way to get Pyros up this turn or no?
I can, but it's like so far. Everything's like, it's just so far.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking if it's worth it to summon a Draconic Spirit. That's what I'm thinking. Remind me, do we have flanking rules? No, right?
No.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like summon mid-shell is a good idea. Okay, I'll summon mid-shell. That's probably my last kind of spell slot already. 30 feet. Right. Yes, I'll do that. I'll do it at my 8th level. So I'll summon it right here-ish. The HP of it is 110. The AC of it is kind of high. I want to expand my reaction so I have a bonus action.
Which kind are you using this time? Still just the chromatic, or?
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, I'm still going that one, the chromatic, because it can survive a fire breath that way. Not that I'm inviting you to do it, but it can survive a fire breath. I myself am going to move.
Pyros, on the other hand, can no longer survive a fire breath.
I still have my bonus action. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to move out of its range.
Can't you blast it with your thing?
I'm wondering if I want to, because I'm like, should I just damage it or should I just stay alive? With my instincts, I'm like, no, I should stay alive.
Yeah,
So,
fair. Sounds like celery.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just gonna step over here with my face step. I still have one more after this, and then I'm like, I'm not here. And then the Draconic Spirit is gonna swipe at it.
Do you want to try and make a stealth check?
I can't hide. I'm just saying. I'm just gonna like pop there. Okay. I don't have action,
yeah,
so,
I mean, it saw you teleport out and then walk behind it. Walk behind the only pillar in the place.
Fight that dragon. I'm not here.
Oh.
It has 4 attacks at 8th level. It does 2 hits, and then it still does its friend. Cold damage again. Take 2 damage, whatever. I don't care. Just take the 2. Don't even bother rolling. That's my turn.
You never know. Maybe they'll use a legendary resistance to save 2 damage.
That dragon is more annoying than me. Hit that thing.
I gotta say, if Frid was up in this fight, this dragon probably would have been able to use up its legendary resistances a little bit more. So far, it hasn't really had to use any. It's used one. It has used one, but
was it
sure resist that 4 damage with legendary resistance.
Wait, was the legendary resistance for Fairy Fire?
Um,
Well, I'm really glad the branding smite went through. Just as a side note.
Pyros, you are dead.
Really,
Yeah,
really
so let's see if I can roll a nat 20 on this. No, but that's a 1 or a success.
All right. Then,
just
Dragon.
attack the meat shield.
Yeah, I mean, it probably will, because...
New contender has reached.
I mean, if it wasn't for the fact that I felt the light was more valuable, I would have actually tried Raven Fuelment, but...
My AC for the dragon is 23 because it's at 8th level.
Oh.
23?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think the dragon's just gonna attack your spirit. Just going full on with all of that. All right, well, nice. The most dangerous attack of them all actually does miss. So it just comes in with 2 claws at the draconic spirit for a total of 24 damage.
Yay! Mitchell doing its job.
Hell yeah.
And then it's going to reposition itself into a spot here. Mervin,
I fly
3
over.
dead friends.
Yes, I see them. I fly over to Pyros. And if I revive Pyros right now,
Mm-hmm.
will he still be flying?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes? Wonderful. Okay. So I'll fly over to Pyros and do... you know what? Actually, a 4th level cure wounds. Let's go. Let's
Thought you
do
were going to
this.
say, like, actually, I'm going to stab Pyros.
No. 4d8
Twice.
plus 4.
Take your stuff.
Oh, come on, please. Oh yeah. Okay. That's fine.
Okay.
All right, 19 hit points. And then I'll say to him, Fred has a full heal potion on him. We should get it. You should either take it or we should get it to Reynard.
Okay.
It has somewhere between 40
Fred is also
to
dead.
60-ish HP.
I'll
Yeah.
get Fred up. But I suspect he'll still be incapacitated after I do so. So I'd rather have the full heal go to someone else. So I'll deal with Fred.
The dragon has
Yeah.
about 40 to 60 HP as well, somewhere around there.
Mhm.
So
Are you going to move anymore, Mervin?
Oh, I wasn't keeping track of how much I had moved. No, I was right there. So then I moved.
I think that was.
I moved 25, so I can move 5 feet more. Boop. There we go. There I am.
Fred.
Yeah, as long as
staying
it's
alive,
one
staying
failure.
alive. So long he don't
Not a
roll a
1.
1, he's good.
Not a one. Please. I can also revivify him at some point of the world. Okay.
I feel like at this
One
point we're just
success.
waiting to revivify Fred already.
It's okay. I'll get him next round. I can get him up. It's fine. As long as the dragon doesn't attack him and he, gets a death save that way. It's fine.
Reynard, you are dead.
Die.
Whoops, that's supposed to be a death
You are less dead.
Less dead. That's it for me.
Slightly less dead, and sure. At this point, the dragon's going to go ahead and it is going to steal a turn here, and it is going to buffet its wings. So the draconic spirit needs to do a dexterity saving throw. That's a fail. The draconic spirit takes 15 points of bludgeoning damage, and so does Reynard.
Yeah.
And then it is going to move.
Mm.
Right there.
Oh, it's going out.
Celery, it's your turn.
Let me just shoot it once first. Then I'll decide what I want to do. Yeah. Please hit. Please hit. Please hit. I hate it when it hits though. Yay! Great job. Great job, dice roll. Oh, terrible damage roll, but okay. What should I do for my action? I don't know, I should just try to kill it, right? What are my attacking options? You know what, I just realized I didn't prepare any other attack spells besides Guiding Bolt.
It'll work.
I mean, you had that incendiary cloud, but no longer.
I'm worried that I roll higher than a 26. What's the odds of rolling higher than a 26 and then I go down?
I'm
Stay up
It
because
could
you're
have been
draconic
a while
spirit.
before I get to act, so if you're worried about getting me up, I would do damage.
But your draconic spirit is such a good
Yeah,
meat shield. I don't want to lose that.
That's why I'm like
Really just
contemplating which option is better.
Well, I don't act until the very, very end of the initiative count anyway, so I don't know. I would just try to kill the thing.
I should have done Guiding Bolt first. Still contemplating. Sorry, guys. Still contemplating.
It's alright, because I'm thinking about if I want to do what just came to mind now, because the idea of trying to get down to the potion and getting up to Reynard is probably not going to work with the dragon where it is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have this spell that could get Reynard up. This is the other one, but I'm not sure if it takes necrotic damage. Let's just do it. Here. This is what it does. I will center it here. This is the first time I cast it. I'll center it like here, so he can expand a spell slot, and I hopefully do necrotic damage to it. Okay. So I only have low-level spell slots anyway, so that's why I thought this would be better. Reynard can roll his hit die, and here it is. Yeah, so great. And then add 4 to your hit, to your heal. So 16 if I'm paid. Let's go back to hiding. Hiding sounds good.
Your
I'm not here. I'm not here.
you take note that your necrotic damage did not seem to do anything.
Yeah, I figured, but I was like, It's either dead or life or life transfer. So here,
Dragon. Yes.
It stands up from its throne and it has 60 fly, so 30 fly is enough to reach here, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Just
great.
do it.
Full damage.
Just die, stupid Dracolich.
33 plus 5, 38. It should be almost dead. It should be very bloodied at this point if it's not dead.
Anything else?
No, that's it. That's it from it. It should be almost dead, and Pyros can clean up crew, I hope.
Pyros, it is your turn.
Do I get the sense that I'm in range of it right now, like in melee range?
You have seen that tail whip pretty far. So yes, you do believe it can in fact hit you.
All right. So this is not going to have the greatest value, but I think it is kind of important for at least buying us one more turn here.
It's almost dead. It should be almost dead. It should have like 10 to 20, at most 30 health.
All right. Well, then I have a lot of wiggle room then for this to work. The problem is that it will probably only work for one more turn. I have my 8th level invocation. Power word stun. So it is stunned, and at the end of it has less than 150 hit points. And at the end of its turn, it can make a Constitution saving throw.
Perfect.
So then, with that, does it seem like it worked?
Don't see any reason why it wouldn't.
Okay. Then I'll go ahead and do the 30-foot fly down closer to Frid. And that'll be my turn.
I guess the only reason why
Just in case it was immune to stun or something like that, or had more hit points.
yeah, I mean stun immunity, of course, but something I was thinking, though, the way the spell is actually worded is like, you know, overwhelming the mind of a creature. So if it was a mindless creature, then it wouldn't work. But yeah, in that case, it is in fact stunned. Constitution saving throw. This thing has a Constitution saving throw bonus of 15.
What?
That's usual. That's usual.
Poop, no.
Like Reina has
No.
probably very high charisma saving throw as well, right? Something
No.
unusual.
I was
So,
considering trying
it is
to...
no longer stunned after.
I was
after its turn.
considering trying to back off and hold the action until after its turns, because then it would also be stunned for any legendary actions.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I thought there's very good chance that
It'll
it gets a
just
turn,
hit
I
you.
just die.
Yeah, yeah. Oh wait. Okay. Mervyn, it's your turn.
I.
Shoot it now. Shoot it now because it's in range
I'll
of
pull out the
Archangel.
just for that auto crossbow to take
Oh,
it
he
down.
is. He is. You're
Range
right.
of
Oh my God,
Archangel.
he is. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Arcane Jolt. I'll Arcane Jolt Frid awake.
If you hit.
If I hit it.
Maybe no sharpshooter.
No sharpshooter. It's far more important that Frid gets up right now.
Yay!
There it is.
Woo!
Did that 8
Hey,
damage kill it?
Did 8 damage kill it?
Nope. Your math was a little bit off.
Okay.
It's still alive.
46 for Frid. 17.
Frid is not responding. The heal goes through, but there's no.
Yeah, I suspected as much. And I just looking at the map and seeing if there's a better position than where I am. If I go straight this way, will it get an opportunity attack on me?
Yes.
I'm just gonna move. Actually, no. I'm not gonna move. I'm okay where I am.
Okay.
I really don't want it to hit anyone else. I besides the draconic spirit. It's me and the draconic spirit.
I mean,
Maybe
if
I
that's a
should
dragon breath, it's gonna hit at least 2 people.
My nemesis this fight is gravity. I don't know what you're talking about.
So you know what? Actually, I changed my mind. I'm gonna move like no. Sorry, wait. I just want to make sure I'll move one space up this way. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I could still get to Frid if he for some reason goes down again. And Pyrus. So
this is kind of just for fun. It's going to attack Mervyn with its tail.
okay.
What's your AC?
Shield. My AC is a 17. If he hits, I'll do shield.
It's a hit. You shield, and it is no longer hit.
Yes, great.
For the rest of the round.
Then it's
It is for it's a plus
Frid's
5
turn.
for the rest of the round.
And then it is Reynard's turn.
All right,
It's still 15 feet up.
Yep, last Misty Step. So, you know what we're doing. Misty Step on its back, triple attack with Great Weapon Master the whole time. And then falling out of the sky. Hopefully with a dragon corpse to show for it this time. That's the goal. Okay, here we go.
Wait, actually, if you want to Misty Step, why don't you just Misty Step onto my draconic spirit?
Too
Okay.
late.
Oh, damn it. Oh.
Would have been a good idea.
One more.
Oh, not looking good.
Yay.
Yay!
I will use a personal defense.
So
Minus
20 plus 18.
Oh, nice.
38.
38.
You didn't even need any of that bonus damage, just your regular attack would have done it. You strike your blade into the dragon, and it gives out a roar as it crashes down into the pile of bones with you on top of it.
And go down.
Reynard,
One more for old time's sake, friend. Let's do it.
this time, acrobatics check.
You are falling less because it's in between you and the ground, and it is squishy.
Try to do a flip.
You try to kind of brace for the impact, but you do tumble off the dragon as it comes down and smash into the bones. And I'm gonna go ahead and ask for a 2d6 damage from you, so it's not gonna kill you.
He can't kill you.
Roll high damage.
Yeah,
Almost. Oh, So,
So funny.
Yeah.
so the dragon goes down, and
Fifth time.
almost immediately as it crashes down, its body seems to like start breaking apart by itself. Whatever power was holding it together is leaving it, and it's like decaying before your eyes. And in like a matter of moments, only thing that remains is its skull.
Maybe the skull is a
full size dragon skull.
What is it?
Sorry, is it like a full size dragon skull? Like the skull of the
Yeah. It's not a miniature dragon skull, no.
Is
human
the
or
energy
something like that.
from
No,
Fridge
no.
Mark still there?
Yes. The energy is still like emitting out. It is weaker, and it is no longer directed at anything. It's just kind of coming out.
I was hoping it'd point towards wherever the thing might be.
Frid is also still unconscious.
But we're all up. Except for Todd.
Yeah, now watch the bone snakes still rattling around and they kill us.
Note that the dragons.
Oh, the
remains,
snakes are still there, yeah.
True. Well, that's true. Yeah, the dragon's remains like crashed right on top of Todd's.
Yeah, Todd's remains have been like charred and now broken apart even further.
Oh, Todd.
Well,
So-
do we want to use those healing potions still or no?
You are out of initiative.
Could I just say that the draconic spirit went to clear out the other two snakes?
Maybe they just disappeared.
I mean, are you sending the draconic spirit up there?
Is it called a Pandora box if we did that, guys?
Don't.
Okay. So consensus says no. Sure. No, then we'll stay here to recuperate.
If he's pulling us out of initiative, I assume that means they're not a risk right now.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they're fine. Yeah, I think it's a good idea to down healing potions. Who has? I think the full heal should probably go to Reynard because he has the largest deficit.
Sure.
Are
Are we trying to like stay active right now? I feel
I don't-
that's best.
I don't know that the dragon was 60 off.
True.
Yeah, there could be other
Get out and
dangers
then come back
here.
in again. Should we just get out then come back in again? I still have my 6th level slot for Word of Recall. So should we just get out?
As you're apparently pondering things and just leaving Frid lying around there, you hear from the northern end of the chamber, you hear a sound, and you also see light shine as it appears that another staircase is lowering down there.
To go lower.
To go up. It's lowering down from
To
the
go up.
ceiling.
Okay. Got it,
Yes.
got it.
Oh, okay.
Understood. Okay.
Not the one you
Yes.
came up, came down here with, but another one that is further into the fortress.
Yeah, I recommend drinking all of the potions we have and continuing on.
Mervin, do you still have a 3rd level spell slot?
Hang on, I'll go through.
Are you
what spell
all
slots I have.
are you all just standing around very wide apart from each other?
No, I'm not sure if we are out of initiative. That's why I'm not moving. If we are out, then I would move my token closer.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
gather up around Frid's unconscious body, I guess, to just discuss for 30 seconds, a minute on what to do.
All right. Well, as Mervyn, you move close to Frid. This, by the way, could have happened during the battle, and you would have had Frid with you fighting. But Mervyn, as you move next to Frid, all of a sudden, that dragon mark kind of explodes with energy. There's a blinding flash. None of you see anything. You're flash banged by Frid, and you well, if any of you were to recover in time, you would be able to notice that there's a strange things are coming out of the dragon mark. I mean, there's some sort of tiny particles that are coming out, hundreds, thousands of this stuff is flying out of the dragon mark, and it is hitting Mervyn directly.
I'm like a good way or bad way?
Do you have anything related to the dragon mark?
I mean, I was there with him when he did the ceremony.
Mervyn, you are in intense pain as the particles.
Every time
the particles are.
Can you repeat what you said? Because every time my phone does something, the headphones cut out. Sorry,
You're in pain. You're in pain.
I'm in pain.
Because the particles shoot out and they shoot into you through any way in your head that's possible. So through your ears and nostrils and eyes and possibly mouth as well. And they shoot into you, and in turn, you fall unconscious.
What?
Mervyn just slumps down on the ground, while Frid suddenly well, not suddenly, but starts waking up, and you can see that where Frid's mark was glowing and emitting stuff before, now it's completely inert. There's nothing happening there.
Is the mark still there?
Yes.
Could I check what's going on with Mervyn? Whether it's
Medicine?
Arcana or medicine? Okay, great. Okay, no idea what shit is happening. Oh, I didn't read for this. She's the doctor around us.
You need Mervyn to give you some bonuses.
Yeah.
Okay, so I tried this before, but I'll try it again. I'm going to go to Mervyn and try a cleansing touch.
Mm-hmm.
Am I still flying?
Well, I mean, you still have the yeah, I mean, you still have the flight speed, but no, you're on the ground. So you use your cleansing touch.
With the cleansing touch? Yes, cleansing touch on Mervyn.
Nope, doesn't seem to do anything.
Okay. Just kind of shake him a little bit. Figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
As you shake Mervyn, Mervyn, you wake up, confused, because you have just basically fainted.
I wonder if it was going to be that easy for Fred.
Do you feel any different, Mervyn?
That sucked. Do I feel any different? Do I have sorcery levels now?
No.
I'm changing my
You feel you feel completely fine.
Oh, I seem to feel fine. Yeah.
What do you feel about the arcane wave? Does it feel any differently?
I guess I'll cast
Dark vision. Cast dark vision. Because it's free.
I mean, will I feel the arcane weave that way? I'll just do like acid splash in a random direction. Just like out this way.
Yeah. You're confused enough by having fainted and just woken up and just decided to randomly throw out a spell behind you that you accidentally acid splash Todd's body, but
Oh, Todd.
but you give me an Arcana check. You feel like everything was totally, absolutely stable.
Yeah. My connection to the arcane weave is as solid as ever.
Yeah, you already took
Right.
Arcanium, so it being stable or not.
Yeah.
True.
Fred's actually coming too at this
Probably
point.
Yep. Fred is just confused and lying on the ground and being like, what's going on? Why is there a dead
Probably
dragon?
feeling
Apparently-
rather painful.
Your fire
Apparently you're
elemental
connected
got
to the
really
dragon.
exposed. Yeah.
I guess we're going to leave it at that today. And so next Sunday, we are going to skip. Nothing on the 4th. And then we'll be back on the 11th of June. And KJ is not going to be here.
Yeah.
Is it for like 2 weeks? Or...
Yeah, it's about 2 weeks, and then the 18th, I think that's the 18th. I should be back.
Okay. Well, regardless, I think yeah, I mean, your character is going to be fine. I have a thing for you to do, for your character to do in your absence.
But abandon everyone. Abandon everyone with word of recall.
Yes, exactly. But yeah, so we'll be back without KJ on the 11th, and yeah, you've got a mysterious stairway up into the light waiting for you, perhaps.
We'll have to remember to use the potions.
Yeah. Potions. I'm gonna write it down on my notes.
and remember to pick up that dragon head and see how it's connected to it. Like, aren't you guys gonna investigate that?
Yeah.
Have Fred wear it.
Exactly. Maybe that's his way to become a real dragon. True
That
death,
head
he
is
becomes
probably
the
going to be
real
like
dragon.
half the size of a person.
Yep.
I'll incorporate it into Todd 6.0.
Nice.
Sure.
I mean, I could go with a different design. Like I've been doing Todd I decided what I wanted Todd to look like forever ago, and then I stayed with that. But theoretically, I can make him different every time.
Yeah, but I'm not really sure if Dragon Bone is exactly in your repertoire of materials that you build with.
No,
okay.
definitely not.
Anyways, that's it. We had a big fight with also some other things happening. So
How did we not
Some
crit with so many attack rolls?
plot
This is
points.
insane.
How did I end with 81 hit points?
Because you're a coward.
I am.
And we only almost
The
Look
done
only
at
it.
reason I had more damage. I had more damage only because I took the fire breath. Otherwise, I
Yeah,
would have
you
been
took
like,
that fire.
away. Yeah.
I want to know whether gravity or the dragon did more damage to me.
You just get Misty stepping. And
Yeah.
Gravity killed you more, but I think the dragon still did more damage.
Yes. Number of killing blows. I think
That's true.
Right.
All right.
You guys in 2 weeks.
Yeah. 2 weeks. See you. Have
See
fun.
ya.
bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Great job.
There we go. There. Thank you for watching some more D&D. We had pretty much just fighting the whole time, but as said, there was also some plot progression hidden in there as well. And we'll see how they figure it out in 2 weeks' time. I still have things pretty busy right now, but I am thinking probably next week gonna be able to stream a bit of something. I got a few things that I've been thinking of, but we'll see. Anyways, that's it for today. See you. Bye.